We are live. It is the usual 7 o'clock, Friday Night Bricks. We have Chester hosting the stream right now. And apparently he has empowered me and Larry with some new features, or I shouldn't say features, right, Taz? New features on StreamYard. And I was not ready to do this. So I'm going to crack a beer.
Nice.
Because it's Friday. And how are you doing, Larry?
It's Friday.
It's been a week. Here. Thank you for being here. So I was telling you in the back room, I was like, I got 2 hours before the stream, and I'm like, I'm gonna watch a movie. So I clicked on Jungle Cruise, and I'm watching it, and I'm like at the apex of the finale of the movie, and like I'm getting 7 text messages from different people, and half part of it was, "Hey, do you got the StreamYard going?" I'm like, "Dude, I'm not the host. Chester is." So here we are. We got it figured out.
You better, Chester.
We got it figured out, and I see Reed in the back room with the device also. So I don't know. We're just we got Taz Man Bricks checking in. Good day, Taz. Hope you're having a good Saturday morning over there on the Australian summer.
Good on you, mate. Yeah, it's springtime over there. Or probably beginning of summer.
We had almost snow today. It was supposed to snow for like the first time.
We have not had any snow yet, which is
I'm gonna boot Reed. I don't know.
Really kind of weird. We'll get snow like a significant amount of snow. Sometimes like in the last 2 weeks of September.
What is this? What has he got on his channel? So I'm empowered with, I can overlay. Oh, that's funny. You can just do that.
Ooh, that was cool.
Let's just add. So
what's
that?
Let's just jack it all up.
I was gonna say
we'll come back and be like, "What have you guys done?"
Oh, logo. Here we go. Logo in the corner. Oh wait, there. Oh,
put it over Chester.
I gotta get that one.
Well, that's cool.
All right, so we're going to change the overlay. We're going to test out a bunch of stuff.
Cool.
And here's my Friday Night Bricks.
For those of you watching, the first hour is amateur hour.
So no. This is like a new tutorial of StreamYard allowed team administration. So I was already sub-hosting the show. Sorry, I'm like talking over like a folder. I can't even see it. Sorry if I'm flustered, but I was just hoping to kind of casually jump in and then do a build, which I have ready. We're going to build the Harry Potter Buildable Figs. Do you got this, Larry?
Dude, I wanted to get that so bad when they were $50 at Target or 50% off at Target.
That's what I should put in the back. Nah. Okay, hold on. Superhero stream, and because I want to do this, let's see here. Let's give him the watcher background.
Cool.
Boom. Whoa, and it kicked us from the thing.
Nice. Oh, so Reed's in the chat. Where is he if he's not at his desk? Okay. Reed, where are you? And I'm all alone. Okay, guys. Let's talk about Jeff. Oh, he's back.
I removed myself from the stream. It's an overlay, not an underlay. What is that?
Weird.
Where's background? Background. That's what I meant to do. Overlay. That's weird. All right. We'll get this figured out. because I wanna switch this things up. This is what you get if you force me to be the host of the show. We're gonna remove Chester. And welcome, Larry, to the superhero spoiler stream on Friday Night Bricks, because little did you know, it's Disney Plus Day.
I didn't know that, and now I do. I take you watch the little special, right?
Yeah, there were like people streaming live. Ash and Flash had 1,000 people watching them, and other people, and
really?
They're like waiting for this to drop on Twitter, and they're just like live watching Twitter and watching the Disney account, and it was a few titles got released from Disney Plus, and
we got
my bad camera twitching out now. I was totally not ready for this, but let's talk Disney Plus.
Sure, we got.
What did you see? Because I saw it, and then I got on Disney Plus and watched a movie.
Well, I watched it. I went to Disney Plus and watched it on Disney Plus, and it's it's a 14-minute review preview. And so they start with WandaVision, and they go through the shows. And if you've been watching Jesse and I on the superhero spoiler show, we've covered it. We've covered it all. But
it was a nice like how they cut it though. Like they started with Vision and Wanda.
Yep.
And then it kind of filtered into Agatha. And I thought because they announced Agatha, the House of Harkness is going to be a spin-off show, I thought maybe we're going to get more of that right away. But it went right into from Vision to Falcon, right? And they showed the Shield, and they showed Bucky, and they showed the whole Winter Soldier Falcon thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then the third Disney Plus show that kind of launched the whole Disney Plus Marvel anyway was, what was the third one?
Went into Loki, and then it went into What If, and it transitioned right from Loki to What If, starring Loki, because it cut to Nick Fury talking to Loki when he's got his army and he's ready to invade.
Yeah, and it went in. Yeah, right
that
on.
That was well done. Yeah.
So I mean, just the way they cut that. I mean, and I know it was only like a 15-minute thing of stuff we'd already seen, but then we did see some new stuff. I mean, like you said, they're tapping into new audiences, trying to get them to watch, sign up for Disney Plus, right? So they're like, all this content we have produced, and it's winning people over. And I started a whole spoiler stream based on Disney Plus shows.
Yes, he did, ladies and gentlemen, and it's a lot of fun.
So let's, if I had any more time, I'd rename this whole podcast here and put it on my channel. But until Reed figures out what he's doing, he's like getting driven from some sports game, some sports ball.
He's driving his mom or something.
All right, so
driving Miss Yaeger.
Let's talk as much Marvel as we can until he gets here.
Yeah, right. Well, so it then cut into the new stuff. So we got Hawkeye, which is going to be the next thing that we're going to see.
And that was clever too, because like they did What If, and I thought maybe more of Marvel Zombies were going to come up, because the biggest thing for me was they're not only are they doing What If season 2, they're going to do a Marvel Zombies season.
Yeah.
Yes, and Johnny G. I was like, since I'm on Disney Plus, should I rewatch Shang-Chi or new movie Jungle Cruise? So I just watched Jungle Cruise and just finished that. All right. Thumbs up. It's entertaining. Kind of like a Pirates of the Caribbean, the way the guys are after them and stuff. I won't spoil it, but Larry, continue. Hawkeye. We got new footage for Hawkeye, and I got to go turn
almost the whole like the car scene where she's making comments about the arrows. And the one thing that I thought was really that caught my eye, I mean, literally caught my eye. It almost made me nauseous. Did you notice the camera in the back of the car doing a 360 degrees pan?
Yeah.
Like they had a mounted camera that was just turning 360 degrees from the back to the front to the other side. And I'm like, whoa.
I got lost.
It
They did that
reminded
little
me of
Rockford
when you do
move,
like a
and I got
virtual
lost.
home inspection. If you're looking at a house online that you want to buy and they do a 360 degree video, that's what it looked like.
Yeah.
That was cool.
That was cool. I mean, so, and I don't know much about Echo, but apparently Echo is kind of a precursor, probably the mother figure that she's racing away from, that wore this Ronin costume before Hawkeye wore the Ronin costume. I'm just hearing like little bits of it, and I didn't research it. I was working, but there's crazy stuff going on in the Disney Plus universe, because like it's MCU, but it's all related, and they have like their own content that's all related.
How about the first glimpse of She-Hulk and Moon Knight?
You think Emily Blunt is dreamy? Wait till you see. Dang it! I had her name on that until I said Emily Blunt. She's got a weird name. Who's the actress for that?
For which one?
She-Hulk.
I don't know her name.
We gotta look it up.
All right, I'll do data research. Okay.
Orphan Black. That's what she was in before. Johnny G maybe knows. Tanya Maslany. Doesn't roll off the tongue. Tatiana. That's her name. Tatiana was looking pretty good. They showed her not as Jennifer Walters, the lawyer, right? Jennifer Walters.
Yep.
And then She-Hulk, kind of black, green skin with like a classic purple.
Her purple and white outfit that she started with.
Yeah, kind of like a sporty Fantastic Four tight suit. That was cool. Okay, so if I click on Tatiana and then takes me to She-Hulk, and they got the new logo for She-Hulk. I'm not too excited about it, but I get it. It's like a split. It's kind of like got the split thing.
Why am I not getting results for She-Hulk?
Mark Ruffalo Mark Ruffalo was in that teaser. I'll call the She-Hulk stuff a teaser. If you haven't gone to Disney Plus, some stuff might be online, but it was early, not early enough for some people. They were like streaming for like 3 hours, and then finally Disney Plus gave us some content to talk about. Yeah, we saw She-Hulk, we saw Hawkeye / Kate Bishop, we saw Moon Knight, Oscar Isaac, another good actor,
starring Poe Dameron,
another dreamy actor. Johnny G.
And so, so I'm looking up the cast for She-Hulk.
Okay.
Tim Roth is reprising his role as the Abomination.
Nice.
Right?
Oh, I'm kind of there.
And Titania is going to be in it.
Oh, Jamila
Jamil? Yeah. Wow. That's cool.
Now I'm hearing all kinds of rumblings about the Netflix Defenders cast. Also,
dude, there was that whole thing. Did you see that thing earlier this week with Spider-Man?
Yeah. Yeah. So we can talk about Toby and Garfield, and there was a leak.
Supposedly a leak of some photos that the one guy who was like the information guy.
Yeah, there's
Had
a
a
few
post, he took it down right
aficionados.
away, which he said he wouldn't have done that because he then thought, well, this might not be
Maybe I shouldn't. It's like that one time I got blocked from Disney. I'm like, oh,
right. I'm
I
guessing he
showed
probably
just
got
a
a
little
phone
bit too
call
much.
from the mouse.
Yeah. He was still on today, streaming Disney Plus Day.
Well, because of what you mentioned about the Defenders, Charlie Cox having dinner with Peter Parker and Aunt May in the movie. Wouldn't that? Oh, dude, that was
so. That was the second picture. Cool. Yeah, there was definite confirmation that Daredevil.
Yeah.
He's gonna be.
Dude, I wish we were doing your show when all those Netflix shows were out.
Oh yeah,
that would have been cool to talk about. I mean, Iron Fist was meh. It was okay. I mean, they were all a little bit kind of in the same vein as like these WB shows or CW shows.
Which one?
Any of those Daredevil and Luke Cage and Iron Fist and Jessica Jones and Punisher. Yeah. All of those were. I mean, it was kind of like they were TV shows.
Yeah, they were TV.
You know,
they were not like HBO level, Disney Plus level.
Right.
They were Netflix level though. It was a good Netflix series.
I really liked them. I thought they were all the characters were done very, very well. Really loved the Punisher and Daredevil. I mean, except for Iron Fist was still okay for me. I mean, it was actually it was good. And when they finally teamed up, that was great.
Yeah.
So
yeah, wow.
There's going to be too much content, perhaps, for us to.
Well, yeah. So Hawkeye will be out on the 24th, I believe, of November. We get 2 episodes at once, and that's when I'll try to bring the spoiler show back. I think that'll be, what do you call it? Turkey Day, I think, weekend. But
you think Thanksgiving weekend will come back?
It'll be tough, but we could try. Yeah, so Wednesday is the 24th, and Thursday the 25th is Turkey Day, and then whatever. We'll try. That's my thing. I'm kind of revolving my show around Disney Plus shows, and I think 2 episodes would be plenty to talk about with Haley Steinfeld adding to her repertoire of comic book heroes, because she's also Gwen Stacy, Spider-Gwen in Into the Spider-Verse, and voices. What else is she in? She's something else too. Anyway, I just heard her in that Arcane thing. So anyway, what's going on? We got a couple people watching. So welcome to Friday Night Bricks. We're talking about Disney Plus Day. There's some new content on Disney Plus, or you can watch it on YouTube, or you see it all over Twitter. There's some titles. Let's talk about the titles. We got, I mentioned Marvel Zombies. What stood out for you, Larry?
Oh, definitely Marvel Zombies. Although I'm like, that's going to be I mean, are they going to take it from the What If? I'm only guessing they are. They're going to kind of take that little story.
Yeah, they're doing.
And you know, we got the bookends of that story. They get infected, and then you know the heroes escape all the zombies. And the next thing you know, they're pouring out of the devil's anus.
Oh my God. So the first thing they shared this morning, though, you didn't mention it. So mention one more thing. And if you don't say what I'm thinking, I don't know what's wrong with you.
Well, God, they were. And I only want
think about it.
Much.
Think about your favorite character universe, and then expand from that. Oh, do I have to walk in?
You know what? Just.
There's a certain Wolverine meme about this the the 97 X-Men.
The 97 X-Men.
They're doing an animated 97 X-Men like new series.
Really?
Yeah.
Sweet. I didn't know what I didn't read anything about it. I saw it. I'm like, what is that? I thought it was.
Yeah,
like,
that's all I know about it.
They got their hands on that property and they're going to be playing it. I don't know.
That's all I know about it. I probably can't even do this without screwing up the screen. Or you could do a share screen.
Yeah, I saw that. I just didn't know what it was.
I don't know. There's Wolverine. So the first thing they shared was Wolverine looking at a
okay,
a
I'm
device
looking at
on
the
his bed,
meme, yeah.
and it's reads X-Men 97, or he's looking at a picture. I don't know. So they're doing X-Men via animated series circa 1997.
So is this? I mean, is this the classic? Well, no. It's not, because they had the 80s X-Men cartoon.
Yeah.
And then didn't they reprise it in 97? Because that was like, for me, that was a weird time in my life.
I think it
come back from the Navy and I wasn't really
80s, 90s. I don't even know anymore. I think it was this 97 stuff. So and then like they've done some comic book throwbacks. So our host let himself in, and
you booted him.
I was like, who let themselves in the room? This is weird now. Different people have admin rights.
Yeah, why did I give those guys admin rights? They turned my stream into superheroes somehow.
Hey man,
I don't know what happened. It's a
Chester was screaming.
Universe.
I saw Chester screaming, but he wasn't heard. He was saying he's the newest superhero. They just haven't cast him yet.
That's it. So we're waiting for Chester and Squirrel Girl to appear in the next in the next phase of Marvel shows.
Well, that's a pretty cool set you got there.
I was told to flex this tonight.
What year did that come out?
Why aren't you waiting till Brett's here?
Because I wanted to flex it early. 2010. Trust me, when Brett gets here, I got a whole bag of flexing for tonight. I was like, you want me to flex? He shouldn't have said that, because now I'm going to flex. I think I got some Toy Story, some Lego Movie, Atlantis, Trains, Holiday, Seasonal. How's it going, guys? And of course, dude? I can't forget the main objective for tonight, right? Building Mr. Potter himself.
Yes.
Sorry, Jesse. No, I told my mom I wanted to leave at 6:20. So I have 20 minutes to get downtown, 20 minutes to get back, and we left at 6:40. So, yeah, I mean, just think, guys, if your parents aren't in their late 70s, you guys get to look forward to that in some years when they get there. You get to look forward to this. Be ready. Just be ready. I
got my parents that are in their mid 70s and my in-laws that are in their mid 70s.
So you know what it's like.
Yeah.
Maybe not losing the memory is bad, but once they do, get ready.
I think there's a little of that going on.
All right, we can have the show back. I'll talk more Secret Evasion when Brett gets here.
Okay.
Ooh, okay. So
I got like 7 text messages that I didn't get to because I was trying to watch Jungle Cruise when you're like freaking out, like, hey, get the stream going.
Well, Larry, did you authorize yours?
I don't have a link.
Well, no, I sent you an invite to be an actual admin.
I know, but I'm not finding that invite. I wonder, let me check something here.
I wonder if it's in. Do you have a StreamYard or anything? Do you have any kind of StreamYard?
Do you want me to resend you the link?
Yeah, just send it to me.
All right, because I got it right on my thing. Forward.
Yeah, it's not my junk or anything.
That, or it might be in StreamYard. If you don't have a StreamYard, maybe that's why you got to create one or something.
Oh, yeah. Do you have StreamYard?
If you don't have StreamYard, if you create a StreamYard, basically what will happen is you will have access to the Friday Night Bricks team, which gives you admin rights to this. Basically, I think it gives you basically access to my account, because Jesse started the stream
Right,
from the
right.
team, which I had already set up. So yeah.
Or I could leave and I could come back and I don't have to wait in the green room.
Yeah. And admins don't have to wait. They co-hosts don't either. And so I do have the ability to add 2 more people. I think
There's a co-host level that lets you, like, I changed the banner and stuff on here, and I believe that's what co-host can do.
Yeah, co-host can do this too. Co-host can add the chat,
Put comments in the.
They can do the banners.
I'm wondering if I can even do that because is it an app you have is it a browser app or is it something you download?
It's a browser. Yep, you just go to StreamYard.
Yeah, I just did.
Yeah.
I don't even have StreamYard on my phone. Just do it on my computer.
Yeah, well, that's what I was trying to do. You probably saw me trying to do it, and it was lagging. Probably everybody at the Kohl Center all on using their internet and just clogged the internet. Well, I went downtown and I was going to avoid the mass walking that I normally see.
I'll be right back.
So yeah, okay, that's fine. And so when I did that, there was also women's volleyball at the field house, and so it was like, why is there so much traffic? So it was madness. I mean, literally, it was crazy down there. But so are you up for building Harry tonight still?
Yeah. You just kind of flustered me a little bit.
Yeah, sorry, didn't mean to do that.
Movie, and I had timed it out where I was just barely a minute or two from finishing the movie to starting the stream on time, not hosting the stream. So.
Oh. Yeah, my bad. Sorry. I mean, obviously, I apologize for the last couple of weeks for bowling, and I mean, now that we know it works, once Larry gets it, we technically will have 3 people who can do it, and if there's other people I can trust, we can maybe give access right to sometimes too.
Let's do it.
Drink. So yeah, no, I mean, well, if my mom had been ready at the right time, we would have been. I don't think we would have had any problems. That was my thing. So, Chester, you're going back in the tree. You did not perform as well as I had hoped you would. You're being treated.
Just remember this next week when I'm not available.
Yeah. No. If there's a Badger game next week, my mom is either driving herself or they're coming to get her. Let me look. They're winning right now. Let's see here.
No.
I don't.
Well, there's a cape in here. There's a big cape. Big
cape.
Harry Potter cape.
Yeah, I'm gonna open it.
There's 2 booklets, so it looks like you could build 1 or 2.
There's no super fig. Hey, Cajun Yeti. Welcome.
Hello there. Did you see the Obi-Wan Cajun Yeti? You must have seen the Obi-Wan trailer. It came out yesterday, actually, but we were talking about Disney things this stream, and
yeah, I kind of messed up tonight. Wasn't available at the right time to start the stream.
Bags in order.
I'm going to grab my book. 1, yeah, look at that. Yeah, you can build 1 or the other. Actually, let me see. I wonder if it'll tell me how many bags. 1, 2, 3, 4. You need 1, 2, 3, 4 for him. There's 3.
3. All right, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ready.
Okay. Yeah, 5 you won't need unless you're doing her. Oh yeah, it is a big cape. You're right. Yeah, 1,
7, 5, 6,
4,
5,
1. Is that 3? Let's see. Okay, I don't need 5.
All right, now I'm ready to build.
8, 7, 6, 5, 5. I'm ready to build 2. I'm ready. Yep, and you're right. There's a big bag of a super cape. I might have to make this guy he might need a leopard one. He might need one like the ice bears. I'm just saying. Okay. Here we go. If you can't tell, I've got my badger spirit on tonight. You know.
All right.
Yeah.
I was wondering what that was.
Yeah, that's why I'm kind of everybody. The guys that I do on my route, they know me.
Quarter-inch size on my screen here.
Oh yeah, that's because I'm not. Yeah. Wow. Oh yeah, and it's the wrong camera too, so I'd have to actually take it off and go.
There you go.
It's Badger basketball time.
Basketball. That's what you're
playing.
watching.
UW Green Bay. Yeah. Well, my brother-in-law, his son, his daughter, my dad, and my mom are all at the game. So I dropped my mom off. So my parents are separated. So ooh, we get a nice teal brick separator. Let's see here. Yeah. So, and we are actually streaming tonight on Friday Night Bricks YouTube, Friday Night Bricks Twitch, and Hope Castle YouTube. I wonder how many I can stream to. I have to figure out how many places I can stream to.
Yeah, it depends on the account. You upgraded, so I don't know.
Yeah, and then I
did. You get a handful. I think you can do like 10 or something crazy.
I don't know if I'm that high. I don't know if I got that high, but I did. But I mean, it was worth doing the extra seats for the members. Oh, and actually, I got to move myself back to that. So
maybe
we'll see. I mean, so long as it's not.
Well, you got me, and that works.
Yeah.
Larry doesn't have an account, so that doesn't work.
But that's okay.
But he'll get one.
He'll get one. I mean that's the case. I mean, we've got other people too.
4x4.
I got other people too. I mean, if nothing else, I mean, Haley, Hoosier, all those guys all have StreamYard because they all use it. So
right.
You know.
Yeah, no, I'm glad you tested it out for us so we can figure it out, see what it's worth, see what.
For
Haley and Hoosier should definitely do it, and they don't have to upgrade. They could just be them too, because you get one, you get a +1.
Yeah, you get one. So I mean, in the end, it's probably worth it. I mean, in the end, I figured I'd upgrade just because, we do the weekly show. It'd be nice.
1x4.
Huh?
I can't find the 1x4, like the first piece out of the box.
Is it not? I mean, you had 2 1 bags, right? You opened 2 1 bags.
There's a small one. It has barely anything. It has 1x2 yellows. There's a bunch of 1x6s. I got to pull them out of here just to find the 1x4.
No, there was 2 1 other bags. There wasn't just a small bag inside.
Oh crap! You're right. There's 3 bags.
So yeah, there's that second. Yep, there's that second bag by itself. That one had all the 1x4s in it.
Oh, I was going crazy there. Like stumped on the first step. Stumped.
Well, you don't have to build fast. It's not, it's not massively. It's interesting though in terms of what we're building. I'm trying to think, what am I building right now? I'm building the torso. So that's kind of cool.
I've seen so I haven't really tried one of these myself, but one of the guys in our train club does these. He makes his own, right? They're not new. So Lego just steals ideas from other people and puts it in a set. So he's done a bunch of these. He calls them 5x figures. It's about 5 times the size of a minifigure. If you take 5 of them, I guess, stacked on each other, they'd be, 8 inches tall. I'm thinking these might be a little taller. We'll see.
Yeah, they look pretty cool though. I mean, in the end, it's but
well, like I said, I've seen these before. This is nothing new.
Yeah. So in the end, did you also see the fact that the true UCS AT-AT does exist and was announced? Would you watch that at all? Did you pay attention to that?
Yeah, that's a lot meh to me. Star Wars meh.
Well, I mean, I always liked the AT-AT. I always liked that. I mean, that was that would be one I would love to get. But I mean, in the end, I might download the instructions. I mean, the new gears I'd have to figure out how to get. But in the end, I mean, it's pretty neat.
Star Wars got me into Lego, but it's not what I'm doing now.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, I've got a little bit. I mean, and I build a little bit of Star Wars, but I mean, in the end, and I bought a bunch, but in the end, it's probably something that'll probably end up, most of it will probably get sold. I have a Death Star. I have the 10188, but I bought it before it was gone. And in the end, I just kind of been sitting on it. So, I mean, I guess.
The Death Star 2?
No, the one before the current big Death Star. They did
Death
two
Star
versions. No, well, no. I mean, I did the one that's just like the one that's out now. It's just they did two versions. The
one that looks like a dollhouse.
Yeah, the one that's out now. There was one version right before that, and I got that before it was retired.
Okay.
Because Hinkle kind of was like, "Hey, it's gonna go," and I'm like, "Oh, I might as well get it." So I got it.
Okay.
But
there's another one that is just there's no minifigs. It just looks like
that one was
construction.
That was on sale forever.
Do you have that one?
No, that one was on sale forever at the store back in the day, and I never picked it up. Probably should have, but didn't.
That's my holy grail.
I think Hinkle had one, and I helped him take the parts apart on it. So it was. That
was my holy grail set. Like, I need to get this. I probably won't. I might be able to piece it because it doesn't seem very rare. It's just a bunch of light bluish gray plates everywhere.
Yeah.
So I started to build the interior skeleton of it. I have that.
Yeah. It'd be nice. It'd be nice if they would have taken like the second Death Star and kind of done that. Maybe had done put a shell on it when they redid that second one. That'd been kind of cool, but it's kind of how it goes sometimes. It's just, but
yeah, Star Wars. I mean, we could pull up the thing and look at it. I don't know. I have a few of the UCS Star Wars sets, and a couple are on top of the fridge here looking at me. They got the Death Star, like you said, and then I got the Superstar Destroyer, and they're still all on display on shelves, taking up space.
Yeah.
They just take a lot of space up. It's cool. I still dig Star Wars. I just I'm not going that direction. I'm not trying to collect them all.
Yeah, I mean, in the end, I mean, that's kind of hard to do. I mean, to collect. I mean, that was one thing I think as an employee, I always said, hey guys, I told parents is that if you're gonna try and collect all, that's gonna be one of the toughest ones to do. So, because it's just there's so many big sets. That's the problem.
Yeah, back in the day too, the only big sets were Star Wars. Now there's all kinds of big sets.
All right, I'm back. We had to I had to take a call from Ken Marlowe Bricks. We have a train show this weekend.
All right.
Oh, down in the Springs, the Takeo show, right?
Yep. Yeah. So, I don't have anything to display. I built some stuff with Ken, but I don't really have anything to display. But I'm going down to do the show with him. So we had to coordinate because I didn't know if I was even going up until about an hour ago because my 16-year-old was sick this week. And of course, every symptom is a COVID symptom. So we had to make sure, even though he's been double vaccinated and all that, we're like, okay, let's make sure we wait till he gets a negative test back and then we can get on with our lives. So yeah, he got a negative test back.
Sweet.
And now I can go.
There you
go. Trains, Lego trains. Gotta love it.
Yeah, they canceled the Train Fest here in Wisconsin early in the year. So, I mean, I'm kind of wondering if they kind of regret that at all. But they did especially since they did the Brickworld shows. You kind of wonder if they, but I enjoy the train show. I mean, they'll even track around my castle. They did that a couple years ago. That was kind of cool. So. Yeah, I mean, the train shows are good. I mean, hopefully that'll be a pretty good one, a pretty big one down there. So, is that the big train show? Do you know of around there? Since the
Yeah, it's the Train Expo Colorado, Teco. So there's that and the Rocky Mountain Train Show, which not only did they not have it because of COVID, but during COVID, the big convention center went away. It went out of business, closed. They're probably going to tear it down.
Just don't let your trains. Don't let this happen to Ken Marlowe's trains.
What heck?
Looks like one took a dive.
Yeah, there's
it rounded the corner a little too fast, maybe.
I don't know what happened. They're like, this happened today. Okay. Why is we weren't even open? Like, when did this happen?
No. Is that your train?
No. Well, no. I have the Disney train. That's the Disney train, powered on 9-volt power, and that's the one we run for Christmas, right? So, sitting there. What the heck is going on? Somebody moved a bunch of stuff. The gingerbread house moved. Why is the night bus on the in the middle of the layout? That's weird. They not.
Harry Potter wanted to visit that super awesome ice castle. That's what it was. They're learning their ice spells. Anyway,
that's what it looks like at the museum. I'm going there tomorrow, and apparently we had a malfunction, and I don't have to worry about that till 3 o'clock 3 o'clock we get busy for night trains. So. It happens. It's Lego. I'm not worried about it, but I'm just more curious about, like, when did this happen and why?
Right. Because who was touching stuff?
As far as I know, we weren't even open.
Well, as far as you know. Oh, look at this. Here we go. Here's Willie.
You know, Adam.
Willie?
What's up, man?
We have a moto.
Willie in months.
Yeah, look at that. See, got multiple controllers.
What's happening?
Hey, guys.
How y'all doing?
We are good. We're good. We're good.
Willie, did you see Disney Plus?
Willie, I don't think we've ever met.
We've met.
What?
Mello. How are you, Mello?
Oh, okay. I have forgotten. I'm sorry. It's been too long.
It's all right. You've been busy.
You meet a lot of people when you get on a certain show, and then meet a lot of people.
Dude, it's like an inundation of faces. Here, I will. Well, first of all, Larry, if you're going to be there tomorrow, I'll bring this guy.
I will be there tomorrow.
What time?
Ooh.
Bright and early.
Okay.
I'm picking up Ken, and we're gonna go.
Cool. I also have a little gift for you, a little early gift.
Oh, that's sweet. Check it out.
DENLUG, Colorado license plate.
So I bought a bunch of custom printed 1x2 tiles
Nice.
with the DENLUG license plate.
That is so cool.
That's
Yeah.
pretty nice.
If anybody builds a car, and we all know that Lego cars usually use 1x2s as license plates, you can put a Denver license plate with the DENLUG on there.
I might have to buy one of those off you at some point. Dang it, I wish I was coming out there for Brickfest Live. I was thinking about it, and then
Well, it's still happening.
yeah.
The event, so I know that
I would need the loan that I applied for at the credit union to go through to be able to come out, because I need new tires for my vehicle first.
New tires on your car.
Yeah, and our project support just got invoiced this weekend, so I'm like, I need all kinds.
So
of
I will. I'm going to put these on my desk. So I try not to forget them, and I can finally get you your actual Lego Deadpool minifig.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
It has I think it has a slight crack in it, I was told, but I haven't found it yet.
That's
That's
okay.
the one, huh? The real Lego one?
I guess.
This is a legit Lego Deadpool from the one Lego set that had Deadpool in it, and there will never be another Lego set with Deadpool in it. Well, I'll never say never, but probably not.
Well, the way Lego's been going, I would put money on it. They probably would. Somebody would make a mistake, and it would come out, and you'd just be like, "Oh wait,
Oh yeah, because Lego's really into releasing rated R level figures into the world.
Hey, they got Punisher, man.
They
do.
They made a Punisher.
It wouldn't be so much
They
like
did.
that. It might be the fact they just somehow it just slips by somebody in a department, and they're like, "Oh, wait, we weren't supposed to release that." And you're
Yeah,
like, "Well, we'll wait now."
Yeah, I don't see it happening.
So they did the Osprey, so they did the Osprey, and so they're pretty good.
The Osprey might come back. That was an interesting bit of news where people kind of muddled the facts behind it. So the Osprey had a production defect. If you followed the instructions, it didn't quite hold up to QC, and they pulled it
Or that's what they say.
in the end. But I have been building.
Yeah.
That's good.
Ooh.
So it doesn't have the seat yet. It doesn't have the nose cone, but it does have the engine in the back.
What is the? Oh, that's the cupcake.
Nice. And I
There's
love those the use of those pods.
That one?
Yep.
Yeah, I have to get a bunch more, and then I've got the gear, the big fat Technic gear, but in trans yellow. And then because it rotates, what I do is I lock it into this body using these clips here along the rim, so the front can move independently of the back. So I'm coming back to my very first mock, and I'm realizing I made a lot of boo-boos when I made it the first time.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of reimagining my first mock about 4.5 or 5 years later.
Yes.
Cool.
That's what we do. Welcome to the club, Moto.
And then the engines will be able to move. They'll scissor up and down with the gear rack system in there. I don't know if you can see that.
Rebuild, improve, make larger Avenger towers.
Yeah, and I'm doing a studio file alongside this as I go. So that's kind of fun. Get a digital file, maybe make instructions, maybe make some copies of this stuff.
Hold on.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, wow, you got a bunch of them. They came in purple?
You're on mute.
Larry, you're muted too.
Which one of these do you want?
Uh,
All of them? Okay.
I'm dying, dude. I don't know. They're awesome elements.
Well, they've got your name all over them.
I'll trade you those four for the Deadpool. How's it sound?
Boom.
Ooh, there you go. That's a fair trade.
Deadpool is about $50. Do you think it's worth it?
Oh yeah, these go like $75 each.
75? That's not a fair trade.
No.
Do you have the end caps for them?
All is fair in love and Legos. That's my.
Yeah. Do you have the end caps?
I do. Get another container. Let's see, where are they at?
So that's what I do. Is I use one end cap with the pod. I know there's a negative and a positive.
Yep.
Yeah, Larry, I got your.
There you go. Yeah, that orange one. Yep. Oh God, you got purple. What? Oh.
Hold on.
Oh man, what?
What?
What were the
just satellite
pods
dishes?
from again? Were those,
Your satellite dish bin?
What were those?
So what's
pods?
interesting is they're not dishes per se. They actually have a threading.
So
There's a positive and negative side. There's a stud full and an anti-stud full. So you put those on, and then it makes a little container.
What was that? What was that in? Was that?
they were standalone sets. You bought like a little I want to say it was like a Mixel Alien, but it wasn't a Mixel, but it was the same kind of concept.
Oh, okay. I must
Like a little robot guy or something of that nature in there.
Yeah, I might have missed that. Or
I'm dying.
That's cool.
Oh, look at that!
All of them, please.
I got Harry's torso. I got a Harry. I got a torso for Harry.
So for me, for this build in particular, orange is the big color that I want.
Oh, I got it.
Purple and clear excites me.
Can I see that again?
What do you-
Yeah, I like the windscreens. Yeah, I like the transparent. Yeah. Those are the big ones, right? Yeah, those are pretty cool. Right? Nice.
Yeah, so then there's the Technic pin.
Oh, yeah.
And then what I did is I redesigned this to close up all the seams a little bit more efficiently than the original. But in the back, to get the angle of everything to merge cleanly is the crazy part of the Lego math. So I don't know if you can see that, but there's a lot of clip bar hinges.
Yeah.
And then there's these silver robot arms to complete the angle and force it to the correct junction.
It looks like we need clear Technic pins, I think. Some translucent Technic pins, I think, maybe.
Oh God, no way! They would be so brittle. I don't see them ever doing that.
I thought the translucent stuff was built out of a different plastic. Wasn't it plastic?
Yeah, so it's polystyrene. It's not ABS, which means it gives a greater clutch power, but on the downside, it's more brittle, so it will shatter more easily. Which means that if you need flex in a pin, I don't see them using polystyrene because it would probably, everybody would be complaining about the reddish brown effect happening again, or the pearl gold effect, or the reddish dark red, how those elements are more brittle than others. But if you look in there, there's a whole lot of crazy math that had to be solved.
Looks good, though.
In the end, it seems simple. It all works out, but it took a lot of finagling to get it there. Boop.
Speaking of crazy math,
What the heck is that?
if we're building the Harry Potter buildable minifigures,
Oh, the arms.
It's going to be the torso, so it's got a
Yeah, look at that. Look at that angle.
Yeah,
That is brilliant.
the pin connection that just goes from 1x2 to 1x4 basically, but then holds this shoulder, joint really tight.
And they're going to use the gears to slow the motion of the arms to add friction, aren't they?
Yeah, I can't even turn it with my hand, so.
Oh no!
But yeah.
Oh, I heard something bad. No, it's ain't so. Oh no!
Oops. We have two controllers. Are you doing it? There.
Oh, yeah, the cones. That's awesome. Nice.
That's more than 52 pickup, buddy.
Yeah, it is.
So, do you have a piece of cardboard or paper you can use to just kind of smush that stuff along?
Whoa! Oh, look at that.
Just scoop them into the pods.
Is it your birthday tomorrow?
Oh wow!
Might as well be.
Wow. So Larry, I'll take them all. I have ideas on how to use that element. It's a beautiful element. I'll trade you.
Okay. Done.
Yeah, Larry, I'll have something for you eventually too.
I'll shake on it.
I got the new Deadpool for our thumbnail. Rex Pool.
Rex Pool.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with Rex Pool. Explain.
I did the Dino Dudes 2 from Crazy Bricks, and he had an add-on that's a Rex Pool, so it's a black and white T-Rex. Yeah, that'll be perfect. We can use that for our thumbnail. I'll just have to probably provide a Deadpool head, but that shouldn't be too hard. I can get one of those.
So Dark Helmet, I have some good news for you.
Uh-oh.
Oh, maybe not.
Yeah, sorry, I'm interrupting you. What's new?
Typical Kevin Internet.
Evernet. Hello, Lauren.
So, Mr. Dark Helmet, I will be at Brickworld Chicago. I will see you there.
Yes. Excellent. Great, come, Jesse. Assume you're afraid.
I missed that. He froze up.
We couldn't hear you because it was starting to robo out. We can hear you now. Go.
I assume you'll be at Brickworld Chicago, Jesse, and
Yeah.
then Wizard Larry will be there as well. That's
Come on, Larry.
What are the dates for that?
Father's Day.
Father's Day.
Father's Day, summer,
June 19th.
June.
Huh.
Hmm.
Huh.
Hmm.
Huh.
Yeah, I actually, it was funny.
TBD.
For a wizard, you're not very verbose, Larry.
Huh?
For a wizard, you're not very verbose.
I
Yeah,
wish
Kevin,
I
it
had
was
Wingardium Leviosa to pick up all these freaking codes.
Yeah, Kevin, when I was telling Brian, I'll see you in Chicago, he's like, oh, no, we'll see you sooner. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, we'll be on the regular schedule. I'll see you in Milwaukee before Chicago. I'm like, oh, wow, okay.
Yep.
So I'm planning another big one for that.
And sorry, Willie, I don't know where you're based out of, if you come to Brickworld Chicago or not.
No, I'll be at Brickfest, Alabama. That's it.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, you're a Bama guy.
Well, it's closer.
Yeah, if you go, please say hello to Brick Smith, aka Julian, for me.
I am, because I'm looking forward to meeting him in person.
Yep.
Yeah, we missed you at Brickworld Milwaukee, Moto. But yeah,
Milwaukee, dude. I'm in Colorado.
no, I know. So we had Philip and Maria and
Yep.
Caleb and Jacob and
Yep.
Tim and
Zach.
Zach. Thank you.
Yeah, you got the Michigan,
then-
Wisconsin contingent
We do.
of Lego
And,
Master Season 2.
Then,
NPU.
I knew they were there. We're always in close contact. I had over 100 messages today on our social media hidden platform. It was nuts. I couldn't even read it all. There were so many messages from all the Lego Master.
I got
people.
one picture. I got the Tim and Zach and
Oh, there you go. There's Caleb
yep.
and
Yep.
Jacob.
Yep. I got the two guys. I got that one. I couldn't. Philip and Maria weren't around at the time. I just snapped a picture when they wanted a picture. I was like, oh, I'll take a picture too. So
I'm looking forward to seeing them again someday.
yeah, I helped work the line a little bit.
I hope to see Caleb in December. I hope to see him. I hope he shows up.
Where are you going to be in December?
Brickfest Live, Colorado Springs.
Oh, I think
Nice.
I think he might be going to that one, maybe.
Yeah, Caleb, Susan. Who else?
Is Mel gonna make it?
Let me see if I can
Is Mel
see who else.
Smell.
I'm trying to see if I can figure out who else might be there.
Oh no.
I know Jacob just started his new job. I was joking at Milwaukee. He says, "Yeah, you're gonna have to make a cardboard cutout or a Lego big fig of Jacob for the future some of the shows, perhaps. Maybe you just never know."
Okay, so I hope to see, Caleb, Michelle. Dawn is in the same virtual lug as myself, so I'm going to be excited to see her again. Jack, Dawn and Jack. And then maybe, but it's kind of iffy if Zach and Wayne will be there.
They live on the East Coast, right?
Caleb and Jacob are both Wisconsinites.
No, Zach and Wayne.
Yeah, they're West Coasters.
Okay.
Yeah, they're Californians.
California.
So you never know. They might be kind of cool.
Sounds like a good show. Put it on my radar.
I'm just going because I've gone there like every year for the last couple of years, and more than a few years. And hello, Dude Jude, for joining.
You do, Jude.
What's up, dude?
Yeah, I think that's where I got the telescope. Was the year he did the award in memory of Jim West. So I think that's where I got my telescope. Was that? Does this go? What? How does this go? Oh, what did I do?
Okay.
I did
So
something
I'm gonna
wrong.
work on this spaceship a little bit, and then I will probably go to bed for the big show tomorrow.
Oh, I forgot to. I think I did this wrong. I missed a step.
Yeah, almost 7 o'clock there, Moto.
Yeah. But I always get up at about 4 in the morning.
I go to 10 or 11.
4 or 5 in the morning is my jam.
Yeah, that's when I get a lot of building done is between 5 and kid wake up time.
Exactly. Early to bed, early to rise. I'm Benjamin Franklin this thing.
This goes under. Oh, we build it upside. Ooh, interesting.
Someone's amusing himself quite a bit.
Yeah, we get. Well, we have it. It's two directional for the torso. So you got your. So you got your studs up, and then you also have your studs up here. So you're putting it between. So it's kind of cool.
Yeah,
it's neat. That's going to be pretty cool.
Fancy techniques so far.
Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good.
So Jesse Jacob likes the background that was on the show, the Galacticus or the Watcher. I mean,
yeah, I had the Watcher on there.
He had that on his tablet for a while too as his background.
Yep, there it is.
It's still there.
Yep.
Yeah, I got admin rights, so I can put whatever I want on there.
And we can kick each other off whenever we want to too. It's so much
You can kick me off, but I can always just let myself back in.
That's right.
So Jesse, today was a big Disney Plus day.
Yeah, it was like not as big as probably some streamers were thinking. There was going to be a big announcement. Kevin probably saw the Obi-Wan trailer yesterday.
But there's not an actual Obi-Wan trailer, right? It's a fan-made trailer, right?
Oh no, there's a real teaser trailer with. I mean, it's kind of a behind-the-scenes teaser.
Oh, yeah, I haven't seen that. I mean, I saw a couple of the concept art pictures, but I'm kind of waiting for an actual trailer.
They didn't do much else for Star Wars, but Marvel, they released a bunch of the titles that are coming out next year.
Yep.
And some new footage for Hawkeye and Moon Knight and Ms. Marvel.
Isn't Hawkeye supposed to be starting right now?
A couple weeks.
Oh, okay. That's disappointing. That was the one thing I was looking forward to today.
2 weeks. Wednesday.
So really, there's nothing other than Shang-Chi being available. There's really nothing else today. It's all that exciting.
Oh, Jungle Cruise is available. I watched that just before the stream.
Yeah.
It's a fun movie.
The making of Shang-Chi and Shang-Chi are available, yep, so that looks cool. They did a Marvel Assemble, the behind the scenes for let's see. For Shang-Chi, but then the Legends, you know how they have the Legends tab? They did a storyline, like an MP storyline for Hawkeye.
It's not staying together very well.
That one's pretty good if you want to get familiar with the Hawkeye character all through, from Thor through all the Avengers.
Okay, we gotta get this.
I don't do too much of the behind the scenes stuff usually.
Yeah. Well, that happened today. Willie, did you see any of that?
Yeah, I saw. Did you see the She-Hulk one?
Oh yeah, She-Hulk.
I can't wait.
Tatiana. She will be a good She-Hulk, and Jennifer Walker.
Jennifer Walters is no longer with us.
Yeah, it was just a teaser snippet of that, but looks official.
Ooh, we got some nice flush color or nougat colored pieces here. Nice.
I was really geeked to see the logo for Marvel Zombies. Not only are they going to do a What If Season 2, they're going to do a whole Marvel Zombie series.
I'm less than impressed with Marvel Zombies myself, but that's just me. I know it's pretty popular.
It was not a great comic. It's just like the concept.
Can I tell my cool story from Comic-Con again? Since you brought up Kenobi?
Sure.
Cool.
Oh, are you 2 minutes behind, Larry? Is that why you're referring to Kenobi now?
No, some people just can't shut up.
Whoa, another.
I was waiting for a moment, and I was on the floor picking up phones.
Pick up your pieces first.
Your magic spells aren't working too well then?
The what?
Your magic spells really aren't working that well then? You got to do manual labor?
Yeah. I don't have that. I love how my phone is texting everything.
So you met Obi-Wan Kenobi.
So I met Obi-Wan Kenobi. No. I did meet, however, the executive producer of Kenobi. And he was showing me all his. So he got to have a walk-on role in the show.
And where did you meet him?
At the Comic-Con, the Fan Expo on Halloween weekend. And it was like right as the doors opened to the public. He had a cast that like he was a production on it. So we thought he was part of like the executives that control the show and everything, or whoever those people are.
They front the money.
But we started talking to him, not knowing that he was like in the entertainment business. We thought he was in the convention hall business. But we were trying to like, hey, let's make friends with that guy because we want to make sure that we make some connections with the show and all that. And we get to talking, and he's like, yeah, so I'm a producer on Kenobi, and I kind of like went in one ear and out the other. I'm like, oh, I don't know what that means, but and I'm like, wait a minute. You mean, here you're like a producer, like a Hollywood producer. I said, for Kenobi? He said, yeah. So he saw us to get a walk-on role on the show. He plays an Imperial officer who gets phased in the back. Laser.
Spoiler alert! Come on.
I know, right? Well, there's spoilers. Oh, there's gonna be spoilers. And then he pulls out his phone. He's like, "Oh, this was so cool and so interesting." He was talking about being on set this particular day out in they're like in Death Valley or some place filming. Crazy. And he was talking about how there was a scene where there's a stormtrooper on a speeder bike, and they're filming him in motion, but he's static. He's on the bike, and he showed me a picture of a guy laying down underneath it, and he's like shaking it and moving it. And there's another guy with a leaf blower down with him that's like blowing the dust up behind it. So it's like, doing the kickback of the dust. He's like, it's so funny. You look outside the tent and you see those guys doing that, and then you go inside the tent and you see the screen and what the movie is going to look like. And it's like, yeah, it's brilliant because they're trying to do a lot less of the CGI and computer created effects and more practical stuff. And then he was kind of flipping. So he's got his phone and he's showing me. He's flipping through pictures. He's like, "Oh, okay." And there's me with Ewan McGregor, and then he shows. Oh, and that's good. And that's Luke. And I'm like, dude, can you show me that? Because they hadn't. You can't look up who was cast for Luke, but he showed. Well, he was like a 10-year-old boy, 11-year-old boy, and I'm like, that's so cool.
It's Jacob Wagner.
And, yeah.
Larry, that's why you are the Legond.
I'm a wizard, Larry.
You're gonna let go.
He's just
Haley's here.
wizard.
Welcome, Haley.
So and the other piece of information I think Kevin and Will, you guys missed. We got Giancarlo Esposito was there, and he came over and signed one of our LUG members. She did a Razor Crest display where it was in the garage with the one lady that was playing babysitter, and
Oh yeah.
R5D4 was there, and all the pit droids and all that.
Yep.
So she made a great mock of that, and so he came over and signed it for her.
Wow.
Yeah, and it was just a small autograph. Like he did his full real name, and then he put Grand Moff whatever underneath it. It was a really great signature.
Moff Gideon.
Moff Gideon,
Then
yeah.
she went and had it authenticated. So there was an authenticator, an autograph authenticator there at the show,
Ooh.
and they came over and authenticated it for her and put a sticker on. I'm like, well, that mock's never coming apart.
Nope.
Yeah.
Bricks anyway. She's like, nope, this is going on permanent display because she needed a display for her Razor Crest because she was like, it keeps falling, it got knocked off the shelf at this time, so I need a place to put it. If we built something around it. And by the way, she is really good.
Brianna is fantastic.
She is an
She
amazing-
kicks ass. Yeah, she kicks ass.
She's fat, yeah. And
Do
she
you have a
builds.
picture of a Razor Crest?
She builds huge. She's got a. How tall would you say her Avengers Tower is, Michael?
Feet, big feet.
Big feet.
Mega footage, yeah.
4 to 5 feet tall.
Yeah, easy.
And she's got an ISS that is minifigure scale.
A full 8-foot table.
There is not an ISS that's minifigure scale, Larry. Come on.
She made a full ISS that goes on an 8-foot table. Custom
It's
mock.
not minifigure scale.
It's massive.
Stop telling me I'm lying.
Imperial Star Destroyers are like half a mile long.
Well, the ISS is not.
No, the ISS, the real space station that orbits our planet, the International Space
I
Station.
assumed you meant Imperial Star Destroyer. Oh, ISS.
No.
ISS.
No.
No, the scientific real thing, dude.
I
Jesse,
lost interest.
kick him. Kick him.
All right.
International Space Station.
Yes,
It's a real life spaceship, Kevin.
I got that the previous 2 times it was stated.
He likes to bring
We
it
jumped
back
from
to
Star Wars to real life in acronym, so I was thinking
No, he
ISD,
threw
not
Avengers in
ISS.
there. So he was.
No one calls it. No one calls that ISS except for you.
Well, it's the ISD, and my friends and I called them ISDs back when we were playing the Decipher card game.
Whatever.
No, and yeah, whatever yourself, wizard.
I'm old school, man. It's called an AT-AT.
Yeah,
It's an AT-AT, and don't tell me anything otherwise.
Did you know that when Tyler made the AT-AT, there was an official person representing Star Wars there on set that told him it was to say AT-AT?
I'd be like, excuse me, you weren't even born when that movie came out, so shut it.
No. If
We called it AT-AT until Phantom Menace came out. Then they started changing stuff.
yeah, but no, there was an official person representing the Star Wars brand there on set to tell Tyler to say AT-AT specifically.
That's really uncool. That's the opposite.
Long before the prequels came out, Larry.
I'm just saying, Larry, there are people who are there to represent their brands,
AT-AT.
and they will tell you to say something in a very specific way, and
Oh,
it's their brand.
They will. I'm sure they will.
Hey, Hoosier.
Hoosier, Haley.
So I know sometimes there are people who gave Tyler grief over saying AT-AT, but he was told specifically to say that by the people who represented Star Wars. So don't blame Tyler.
By the House of Mouse.
The House of Mouse.
It is an AT-AT. It was back in Lucasfilm days. It's an all-terrain armored transport. You can abbreviate as an AT-AT. There always be military jargon and slang, but it's still an all-terrain armored transport.
Okay, raise your hand if you're in the military.
You're currently in the military?
If you were in the military.
Oh, that's different.
I was in there for a very, very short
Always,
time.
it's so much easier to use a word out of the acronym than using the acronym. So it's an AT-AT.
That's exactly what I just said.
And I would love to have one, but
You're not going to drop $800 on one?
dude, I can't. I mean, unless I get the magic ball numbers or something.
You win the lottery or something crazy.
But see, that's the thing. It's like we were actually talking about this on Hive streams on Sunday morning. It's like if you had the money, would you spend it on that, or would you? I mean, because you could buy a lot more pieces for $800, buying a whole bunch of other sets, or a whole lot of other things in life that are $800 that, even though it's the coolest thing for me, Larry, it's the coolest thing Lego's ever done.
I like it more than the Millennium Falcon, and I love
do.
the Falcon.
Because I had saved up all summer to buy the Kenner AT-AT for my action figures, and it was my favoriteest toy in the world.
Wow,
And
he balances
it
better
even
than an
beat out
actual.
my G.I. Joe base.
Yeah, he'll balance on one leg. Wow, I like this guy.
Yeah, there's two shows going on for those watching. There's the Reed show and there's everyone else.
Yeah.
Hey, Jesse's building the same thing. I know what you're talking about.
We're talking about
Right,
like
you don't know what we're talking about, Reed. That's just fine. Yeah, the AT-AT's the coolest vehicle out there.
Yeah, it looks really, really well done. Really, really cool. Really, really expensive.
Yeah, Hoosier's here. So Hoosier, yeah,
Hey, Hoosier.
I was flexing this earlier. Brett hasn't arrived yet, but I was flexing the advent calendar.
He's still en route from England.
How does one flex an advent calendar?
We'll flex the train too while we're at it.
One day at a time, Michael. For approximately 25 days.
I was told that
I didn't think an advent calendar could be a flexible object.
well, it's a sealed advent
Moto,
calendar.
everything's flexible if you put enough pressure to it, right?
I got a whole bag of flex stuff over here. If I really want to flex, but
If I wanted to, I had a ton of stuff to show. If I wanted to,
or if I get harassed into doing it,
who would harass you, Reed?
I don't know. People.
Keep talking about the elephant in the room.
What elephant?
Oh, I finally got all my elephants, so I have 6 of them now. All my parts.
Yeah, I still haven't got any yet.
This elephant.
That's not an elephant.
Oh, that's a really nice. I like that elephant. That's pretty cool. His trunk's not quite long enough, but that's okay.
It's called an elephant, right?
Does anyone else get sick and tired of whenever like a big set like this comes out? There's nothing else on Instagram to look at but this.
Yeah, that is a bit annoying.
Well, if you unfollow and follow the proper accounts, you don't have to worry about it.
Well, everybody's got a review. Everybody's got to just put up a picture of it. I wouldn't be following anybody anymore.
Yeah,
Sure you would.
I'm waiting for a Series 22 CMF info, and that stuff is all that's on right now.
Yeah.
There's a new part.
Well, I will actually get to sell some figs.
Kind of like a Mario
Oh, that's
piece.
kinda cool.
4x4 tile with curved.
It probably is the Mario piece. It's probably not a new part.
I haven't seen a curved, like 4x4 all tile with curved corners before.
Yeah,
Yeah, Mario.
That's the
Mario.
Mario part. Right here.
It's a me, Mario. In Star Wars.
Right here.
You can almost see it.
Perfect time to freeze.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So it's double thick on the.
Ah, shoot!
Did you just pull a moto?
I did, but not on camera, which is unfortunate. Usually I want to capture that stuff.
Just need multiple angles.
Oh boy, that was not cool.
Moto smash.
Yeah, that is going to take a while to fix.
Well, we all feel your pain. You heard about what happened before the night before the show with my mock.
No, what happened?
It took a dive off the table.
Oof.
So I've got it. I mean, it's getting back.
Who'd you piss off this time, Larry?
So this is. Let's see.
Well, that's kind of cool. What is that? Oh, that's an ATST.
Is that Death Pig? Oh,
It's the ATDP.
or Dead Suit.
Or ATDP. Because Larry likes to pronounce all the acronyms. It's ATDP.
That's right.
ATDP.
So we've got. It's coming together again. But I had to do these big turntables to get the eyes at the right angle, so
Mhm.
I could actually turn them.
Oh, it's so sad.
Or he's side-eyed. Anyway, yeah. So it was Thursday night before. No, I'm sorry. No, whatever night it was. I think it was Thursday night. Show was Friday. I had him sitting like right here, and I was on the other side of the table, and my chair does what it always does. Because I have a slight, not so slight, angle to my floor.
At least you'll know where all the Lego bricks will roll to then.
Nope, they don't roll down there. They just go everywhere. Like I'm looking at the floor now, and they're doing. Anyway, I'm done. Although Moto, I did take some cues from your stuff.
Cues?
We can go back now. You left the camera on me too long. I'm like, what could I do?
Let me guess, mixel joints.
Mixel joints, solve all your problems.
Mixel toe balls are the solution to everything in life.
So we've got a couple here,
Oh, yeah, there you go. I see them.
and then like right.
Yep. Yeah, whenever you need to make a compound angle, mixel toe balls are the way. Yep.
Right there.
I mean, I need to open up all my sealed
I think
mixers.
you'll appreciate the interior.
So, Larry, one interesting little tidbit is when Boone Langston did the Ewok, or had to do the Lego Master build for Endor,
Yeah.
he used toe ball joints to make his AT-AT.
Oh, nice.
So it's a common method that if you need to make an AT-AT with the full compound angles, not just so slanting upwards, but also joining at the top with wedge plates.
Okay.
The mixel joints are required because they're the only way that gives you the multiple degrees of freedom to make all those things line up. Yeah.
Or you can use the. There are other
You
ways.
can't use clip and bar hinge elements. They will not work on a compound angle.
Well, but use the clip and bar. There's a tree technique that I just came up with. It, then they went and used on the. I think they're using it on the New Year's set, the Chinese New Year's set for the tree in there.
They give you 1 degree of freedom, but at the upper corners of the AT-AT, it's a compound angle.
Yeah,
So it's kind of like if you were doing cabinetry, you need a compound miter saw. You can't do it with the standard miter saw.
360. So.
Uh-oh.
They're using these pieces administrator. So if you're using this piece and these two pieces, you can rotate.
Yeah, it's a 2 degree of freedom. 3 degree of freedom. Yeah. Over a
And
long
they
distance.
And they use but it works great for trees. And
It's beautiful. Who solved that?
So
Is that what's going to be in the trees for the Castle collab?
That's our Castle collab trees.
Cool.
Let me grab one.
I'll leave you on the big for the time being until you get your tree.
You know, I can tell him that.
It's okay.
What are you going to tell him?
I can hear anything you guys are saying when he's gone.
I believe you.
Where are all my parts?
Sorry, take a little while there.
I'm kind of surprised they invoiced that so quickly. That's kind of crazy.
Well, project support comes through quickly. So these are modular, and so it's just 2x2 round plates, the 2x2 round tile with the stud in the top, and then the 3 pieces I showed, the 1x2 rounded plate and the leaf. But it's extremely sturdy. You can, other than popping out there, but the leaves don't come off. You can rotate them. You can shift them back and forth. And it's just modular, so you can add as many as you want, remove as many as you want, and angle them however you want to. So
the large and the small tree will be pretty much just more branches for the larger one, or what?
Yeah. So. And they're using something similar to that now in the Chinese New Year set. It's I think it's one piece different, but they're doing a similar setup. And those 3 pieces are available in brown on Mug Bulk, so it worked out very well.
There you go. Back together, huh? How's it coming, Jesse?
I'm doing.
Starting the second leg.
I just finished, yeah.
Please don't Oh! Larry's whole screen's hilarious.
It looks like a monk with a large head. It looks like his arms are together. No, not anymore. It did.
So what I did is you can see that the clips here are now connected to the rim of the large Technic wheel.
Yeah.
So which traps and locks it in, which means that little life pod is now connected to the larger spaceship body.
Nice.
So if it needs to eject, it can. And also because there's clips, you can rotate the model front independently of the body, which is a nice little play feature. And then I'm using a boatload of curves to shape everything and close up all the studs to make it that nice, clean, smooth, sleek body. And then transition from system to Technic. And there's Bob's your uncle.
Those are nice pieces.
So you can transition from system to Technic. It'll close up that last little part of the model very beautifully. And I can start to color swap, get the design down. But that is where I think I'll leave you guys for tonight, is right there.
Thanks for the good news about Brickworld Chicago. That's awesome.
Well, we made a pact. So ostensibly, the idea is the entire cast of season 2 Lego Masters will be at Brickworld Chicago.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Really cool.
That was we had to choose one convention, like right around episode 1. We all said, okay, So we're all here. Someone's going to get eliminated. We have to decide where do we want to come together again as a cast. And the idea was Brickworld Chicago is the one.
You chose wisely.
Exactly. I hope so.
Yeah, you did.
Brickworld Chicago is a ton of fun.
Yeah.
Well, I had heard of it. I've never been. I might fly in. I might not just drive. I don't know what I'll bring.
Well, you can probably send stuff with O'Hare too.
Yeah, we have people that ship stuff when they come. So
Shipping is not. Have you ever seen my models? Have you ever seen my models in person? Shipping is not an option.
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Also, they're not exactly small. So like for Larry and you guys. So for this train show, I signed up for half table, back to back. And what was funny is I couldn't fit the MOCs I wanted to bring to the show in my car. They wouldn't fit. So the wolf behind me would not. Oh, wait a second. Why is my camera this way? So this wolf would not fit in my car. I wanted to show that one off because that one easily takes up a half table by itself. Oh, here.
Do you drive a Ford Pinto or a hatchback?
No, I mean I have a great hatchback, but even this thing will not fit in a hatchback with the stuff that's required to transport it.
Oh, that's a lot bigger than I realized.
Yeah, most people don't realize the wolf is larger than the chest of an adult male in the U.S.
See, I thought it was more. I always equate it with the cat mask that you have.
No, I did bring the cat mask, so I brought the cat mask, but this wolf, for example, would not fit in the trunk of my car.
Yep, I can see that.
Because I have a wooden structure that's required to ship it, but oh well, too bad. Someday I hope to bring it to a meeting.
You gotta borrow someone's vehicle.
Well, what I'll do is for Colorado Springs for Brickfest Live.
Oh yeah.
Because that one is an official, it's not an official Lego recognized event, but because it is all just purely Lego show, I'm gonna rent a moving van, and I will bring some of the larger stuff in because it's my one opportunity a year to show off like what I've done, what I've accomplished, what I've built on the bigger stuff.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And renting vehicles right now is not cheap because of the way the whole market is going.
Well,
but for that one, I'll do it.
You and Larry could combine, so you both come, right?
I'm going to fill up that van with my stuff. I don't know.
Compartment, so we'll be good.
But I will be seeing you guys. It's always good to be on Friday Night Bricks every once in a while when I have the time.
Cool.
Later.
Larry, I will see you tomorrow.
You betcha, brother.
Yeah. And I will see Dark Helmet and Hope Castle at Chicago.
Yeah.
Well, I hope we'll see you before then.
Where, though? Where? I'm only going to 2 shows next year.
No,
Next year, I'm going to 2 shows. That's it. Oh, 3. Oh, sorry. 2 AFOL shows and 1 expo. So I'll be at Brick Slopes in Portland, Oregon. Or no, sorry. What did I say? Brick Slopes? That's in Utah.
That's Cascade, right?
Brick Cascades. Yeah, Brick Cascade in Portland, Oregon.
When's that?
Brickworld.
I'll see you at Bricks Cascade. I just signed up for March.
Wait, you're going to Brick Cascade, but you don't come to Milwaukee?
No.
That was a 3-year collaboration that we finally decided to all meet.
Oh, that's that Spider-Verse, huh?
So the Spider-Verse will be going to Portland, Oregon, Bricks Cascade, March 2022.
When in March is it?
Troy. So that'll be fun.
When in March is Brick Cascade?
11, 12, 13.
We might actually be going to Oregon for our vacation over spring break. But I don't know if it coincides.
So, Jesse, I will see you there along with Mel and all the crew and Boone and Mark and some other folks.
Nice.
Hopefully we'll get Richard Flynn. Don't know about that one yet.
That'd
But
be great.
that one, I don't know how much I can bring. I might fly. I probably won't drive.
Yeah,
I'll have to look at the drive. I think it's 20 hours nonstop.
yeah, it's like 24 for me. I'm like, if I can fly, I got to bring at least one building that'll fit, I think, in one suitcase if I
Yeah.
can wrap it well.
No, dude, I flew into Bricks Cascade. The things I brought were utterly wrecked.
Oh yeah,
If you
I
want
mean,
to carry on, that'd be the way
I did it
go,
to
right?
Bricks LA.
Carry on, they were utterly wrecked. I mean, TSA
Really?
like did the whole push down and touch your luggage thing.
Uh,
All you heard was stuff just cracking. It was like,
you
so
need
I
our-
bought a model that I knew I could reassemble very quickly and efficiently. That was my plan. It was just to plan it out all being completely blown away. That's the only thing that saved me. But yeah, and then bubble wrap is okay. But if you can go to Amazon and buy those, they have these packs that come in a plastic pouch. And when you break this, when you crush them, they have expanding foam inside them.
Oh wow.
And they basically, the expanding foam will wrap around your model in the container and they'll harden in place.
Wow.
So I know that when they ship artwork, they use a lot of those blister packs around the piece of art. So the expanding foam will surround the piece and engulf it.
Okay.
But also, you're pretty much down to Craggle at some point.
Yeah. Well, I did my Baxter Tower building to Bricks LA, and it worked in the suitcase.
Okay, you're good then. You've done
So
it
I
before.
know- yeah, and Fisk Tower is what I'm bringing to this one. It's similar where all the levels can't come apart, so I think I can take all the levels apart and square it out.
Buildings are a lot stronger than the stuff I build. My stuff is naturally, as you know,
Yeah, yeah.
not exactly standard.
Building. It's got a nice little banquet hall at the top, and like,
Okay,
the back
you got
up and the pigs, and it's not a wolf head, so it should be okay. but yeah, we're planning to meet. Troy laid down the gauntlet and said, "This is the last time I will show the collider." He has the collider, so I'm excited.
Bring it together. It's going to be awesome. Willie, I know you don't talk much, but it's been good seeing you. I do love, by the way, Willie, I am an old school fan of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Are you? I am too.
Yeah, I have some of the original black and whites when they were first published
Oh, that's cool.
because I was a big fan. It was so weird. I remember going into so I'm a Gen Xer. I'm in my late 40s. And I remember going into the comic book shop and there was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles before they became all Nickelodeon or whatever big production company. But it was such a weird title. I opened it up and the black and white artwork was just so crazy awesome. I went ahead and got a few copies, and I'm sure they're worth a gazillion dollars nowadays for the first run of the TMNT, but
Yeah,
always fun. Awesome stuff.
that's cool.
It is cool. I love TMNT.
Yeah.
The sets, by the way, if you collect the TMNT sets, what was it? There was one set that's like notoriously on the top list of like the worst sets of all time because how fragile it was. I'm trying to remember what it was. It wasn't the sub. I have it too. I think it's the wheeled vehicle. It's so fragile that it's completely unplayable.
Yeah, I don't know which one it is, but I've heard of that story of that.
Oh my god, and I have it. It is that thing. If you try to like drive it naturally across the floor like a child would and grab it, the sides like start caving in and stuff starts popping off. It's a nightmare.
Yeah,
It looks pretty, but the sub is fantastic. A lot of the other builds are really, really good. I also have the one where I forget the name of the character, but he turns into the spider in the mutagen chamber. You spin around.
mm-hmm.
That one's awesome too.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I'm trying to get some of those sets because I want to do a sewer mock. Turtle sewer.
Yeah, all you need is a fix then. All the rest of the parts are pretty much within the Bricklink catalog.
Yeah.
You do wind up with a couple weird colors. I've always wanted to see someone do TMNT with the new hidden side, kind of the ghostly green.
One of the guys at Brickworld, the last Brickworld Chicago, our big builder out of WISLUG did a major TMNT layer. There should be pictures and video of it from Brickworld Chicago, 2019. So it was pretty awesome.
It's always awesome.
Was that
Ninja Turtles, man? You can't go wrong.
What?
Yeah. Was that 19 that the giant turtles layer?
Maybe. Who was the one that did that one?
It was Ben Pitchford. He does the he did the Samurai Code and
he did the castle
Rivendell, and he usually does big castle builds. And he did turtles that year.
I'll see you guys around. Peace.
See you tomorrow,
Michael.
See you tomorrow, Larry.
Have fun.
And we're gonna get going too because it's someone's bedtime.
Sounds good.
No.
Yes, it is. Good try. But yeah, it's pretty great to see that support's invoiced already. So
Yeah.
we'll have that for Brickworld Chicago. That's for sure. We should have it for Brickworld Milwaukee at this rate.
Wow. Yeah, you're right. Maybe. Oh, there we go. We got a wizard, a headless wizard.
Oh, you got the wand already. All right.
Yeah. Well, I build pretty quick,
Yeah. Thought I was fast.
even with my contacts in, which is pretty scary. But yeah, I get the head next. Cool. Well, have a good night, Kevin. We'll catch you around at some point.
Night all.
All right.
Jesse, Mary, Willie,
See you, Kevin.
Jude, Hoosier, Haley, everyone else I'm missing,
Dream of AT-ATs
and large women.
and large women. I do not envy the headache you will have when you awaken. But in the meantime, dream of large women.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this. This might be a little tough to build and clear. I might have to look and see. Sounded good.
Read, everything don't need to be in clear.
Well, I mean white. I don't know if there's enough whitish / translucent for an ice bear. So I might have some of these parts in white. I don't know if there's enough, but we'll see. I was hoping that's why I was building it, to see if I could transition it to maybe building a giant ice bear kind of sculpture type thing.
Yeah, with all the Technic in here, holy cow! I didn't know how complicated it was, but
And I got lots of Technic. It's one of those things I'll just have to see what I got.
well, if you put clear over it, you'll see the Technic through. Like if you do an ice bear, you'll see a skeleton.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I guess I'd probably use white, for the most part, I guess. Well, the only place I'd use the clear maybe would be the trans blue in the legs, maybe, but I don't know if they do those slopes in trans blue, so that might be a tough one to do. So.
I do like this technique, though. I thought I would learn something. I'm going to change mine into Peter Parker instead of Harry Potter.
There you go.
And either Mary Jane or Spider-Gwen. See what happens. Spider-Gwen might be kind of cool. But...
Mary Jane. I vote Mary Jane.
Yeah, it should be Mary Jane, I think.
Yeah.
I'll figure out how to do like a similar Hermione's hair, but do it in dark red.
There's a question for you, Jesse.
So, Johnny G, The Rock, and Emily Pants. The lady in pants. She was. It's kind of a period piece. The Jungle Cruise, where ladies usually wear dresses. So it's funny that they call her Pants. It's in the name. because she wears trousers on the Jungle Cruise. It was funny. It was a good movie. I've taken the Jungle Cruise at Disneyland, so that'll help. Everybody knows the behind the backside of water joke and things like that. A lot of dad jokes from The Rock.
Pirate stuff was the Pirates one was always one of my favorites.
Yeah, I had like horrible memories of the Pirates of the Caribbean ride because I think I was about 6 years old and watching. The one I remember is the pirate pouring. He's got his bottle of rum and he pours it. It goes down to the insides of his rib cage.
Yeah.
Well, It's a Small World was good too. That was kind of a fun one. So you get stuck in your head the song all the time.
No, it is now.
Well, I try. I try to help where I can.
Thanks.
They use a weird song in Jungle Cruise at the beginning and towards the end. It's like orchestra music, but it's kind of rock. I was like, that's Metallica. Nothing else matters.
That's bizarre.
But Metallica did a Metallica in the orchestra thing. It's totally that song. It's weird. It's in there. All right, I have the left arm. And that moves tight. Damn. This is a good technique.
Yeah, the legs look like they move pretty much just like the figs do pretty much. Almost a little bit more flexibility than they have, but
I'm impressed. This is what I expected, but it's clean.
yeah, it looks pretty. Yeah, it looks definitely like they definitely spent some good amount of time.
Because I've seen these. Like I said, a friend at the train club, he makes these.
I'm gonna have to get some of these purple angle plates for creations. I think it's good to know that it exists now. Oh, made a mistake. Well, at least I know. At least, hey, Larry. At least I've got someone in the DENLUG that will want to buy my snow troopers. You see that message from Dave? Oh, I didn't. Yeah, I said, I guess I'll have to sell my snow troopers now to someone who's got an ad at, and he's like, Dave's like, I call dibs. Let me know how much you want for him. I'm like, wow, okay, that was quick.
Why? Because Dave's buying like 5 ad-ads?
I don't know. Maybe that'd be kind of interesting, wouldn't it? Well, definitely. One of the guys I know just quit Lego too. So, any chances of getting it cheaper than normal definitely went out the window. I never even did that. I never used any. I never tried to do that, but needed to trade some stuff for that. That'd have been kind of cool. Yeah, they're dropping like flies, I'll tell you.
That's a funny comment, Johnny. I was actually just talking to, because I hear that all the time, because I'm on the phone a lot, and it was like at least once a week, someone would be like, am I talking to a real person? Yes, you are. Oh, you have a voice for radio. Yeah, I know. But there was this guy that has a YouTube channel, and he's doing, it's like one of those things where you're like, oh my God, I should have thought of that first. So he does these voiceovers for those How It's Made videos. Have you ever seen those on like the History Channel? How Jawbreakers are made, right? So it's like a half-hour show of just how they make things, whatever.
Mhm.
And so he does a voiceover like he's the guy that's actually doing it. And it sounds very, very serious, but he throws in all that's just hilarious stuff about the things that put into it. Like, and here's where we add the rubber, which most people think is chewing gum, but it's actually rubber that we're putting into the mix prior to the candy coating. You know, it's just like, oh my god! And it's so funny. There's a little bit of swearing from here and there, but it's just hysterical. I'm like, man, I should have done that.
Gotta have that
Wow.
voice. It's like Jeff Goldblum doing his little stuff, curiosity stuff.
Oh yeah. His National Geographic show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, Johnny G. What kind of snow bears are they? Depends how good they are. Well, almost looks like I'm missing parts. Oh. I'll open the other bag, I guess. Must be in there. Lots of black and lots of flesh. Yay.
Yeah, the flesh tone colors are kind of fun. Curious to have that many flesh tone pieces.
I mean, it's kind of nice. It's nice, you know, because I mean, everybody does want to use them for certain things. I mean, obviously, you want it to look. And you know, what's wild is you think back of all the minifigs. You're like, well, it is a licensed theme, so they should have fleshy heads and fleshy hands.
Oh yeah, I would be disappointed if it was yellow.
Except I seem to be. There's something wrong here.
All right. Well, I think that's all of them. I know I'm going to be finding them years from now.
No. Got that right. Where are the other pieces? I can't see. Oh, there's maybe one. Too much of the same color is dangerous. Chima, the hottest of the snow bears. Well, you know, I can't believe somebody has 5,000. I thought I was pretty good at 800, but if you got 5,000 laying around, you know, well, you gotta let me know. Could maybe use a few more. Maybe.
You working on Willie?
I bought a few modulars from Cheap, so I'm putting them together.
Okay.
And they were, how can I say it? They were put together and shipped before shipping, but they did not arrive.
Oh,
They
boy.
did not arrive put together.
Right.
So
No, really? That's surprising.
I've put one together already, and I got two more to go.
Let's make sure it's all there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm up to see if my snow troopers are intact. did go digging through some of my poly bags today. Found my Mr. Freeze. Mr. Spaceman. This guy's ancient history.
Whoa.
Mr.
There was
Universe.
an orange spaceman before that.
Wow.
Yeah, Lego Universe.
Thought the book with the new orange spaceman was the first orange spaceman. I guess not.
Well, yeah. Well, Spaceman. He's got the logo for Universe. But,
Yeah, but that's still
yeah.
everything you need, including the helmet.
Here we go. We got a nice white.
All white Boba Fett. That was covered in the behind the scenes of Boba Fett.
So I think I saw somebody recently posting about this guy being valuable, Mr. Darth Raven. I think he was a GWP. I think whatever it was, I only ended up with one. So I must not have spent enough to get more than one. Johnny, I wish I had 5,000, but I barely set up 700 and something at Milwaukee, so 800 might be too many. Willie, Juju's asking if you're going to the meeting tomorrow.
Yeah, dude, I'll be there. I'll be there late. Hopefully around 12 or 1 o'clock.
Which means make sure all the Lego drafts are already done before Willie gets there if you want good parts, right?
No, drafts don't excite me much.
What?
That's just more parts that I have to sort.
Yeah, but see, I like that.
We're all like together. They're already kind of pre-sorted.
Yeah, sort of.
Good way to get parts if you don't want to buy the whole set. I do them once in a while. It's nicer if I can actually offer some of my sets for drafts. That way, I can get money for other stuff.
What's up, Triple D?
I think I suggested the Supergirl High School, but we'll see if anybody's interested in that one. Hey, look at that. We got a printed face. Whoa, yeah.
Yeah.
Glasses always, he'd look really good for Deadpool, maybe, Oh, and I dropped his face.
Yep. Well, that's why I think Jesse's got the right idea. That could totally be a Peter Parker face.
Peter Parker, maybe even Clark Kent.
Yeah.
Somebody will do it. I'll try to do Peter.
Well, that's what I think. I'm hoping to see a ton of these Maxi Figs MOCs out there now. Just like the Brickheads became a thing.
Yeah.
You just need a lot more plastic.
That is true. Well, they had those white curved slopes on the pick-a-brick wall at one point. So I know I got some of those somewhere. I could probably make the legs pretty easily out of white.
Oh, the one, curved slope.
Yeah, I mean, I could probably even do plates instead of bricks. Hey, Bluegrass. Hey, all bricks.
Uh-oh, it's a raid. All bricks count. Triple D, Bluegrass. What's happening, guys?
Which chat are you looking at?
They might be on Reed streaming on 3 different platforms.
Yeah, I'm on.
So I'm just looking at the StreamYard chat.
Yeah.
Hello,
StreamYard.
Charles.
Oh, you're on the StreamYard chat. Okay.
The StreamYard chat shows y'all everything.
Yeah. Yeah, because I'm doing Friday Night Bricks on YouTube and Friday Night Bricks on Twitch, and also I'm doing my Hope Castle one. There's Brett. Look at who showed up, Mr.
Hey,
Other
Brett.
Castle guy.
Yeah, nobody's on Twitch. Huh.
Hey, Brett.
There you go, Brett. There it is.
Oh, there he is.
Stop flexing, Reed.
Well, Willie, I got something for you here. I'll flex this for you, buddy. How about this? That way, you get your train. You get your train flex.
That does nothing for me.
Well, that was for Hoosier then.
That was for Brett.
No, that might make Brett cry. It can't be for Brett. Well, actually, I did bring something specially for Brett. Since he.
Man, there's so much upside down.
We got any Monster Fighter fans in here? I found something. Let's see here. This is from 2012. A little old packs. I wish I'd bought more of these back in the day. The zombie and the ghost and the witch. There you go. I got some wizards. Got some Gandalfs. And some Wild Styles and some who's the third one? Oh, Batman. Batman. I got Batman. Flexing, yeah. I like flexing. There's nothing wrong with flexing.
Weird parts putting this Harry Potter skull together.
Yeah, that is true.
I mean, I see it come into shape for sure, but there's some weird. Brick building.
I don't have what I was looking for. Oh well, really did.
The hell did I put this there? Hold on a minute.
Fun. Building ahead. Oh, this is where the white palisade bricks were used. Huh? Cool. Larry, you done yet?
No, I'm trying to solve problems still. Tell you what, getting this middle section between the legs and getting it at the right, because obviously, I mean, these are at an angle. So the upper part of the leg is at this angle here. Getting this to be straight, and at the same, hey, it's Taz.
G'day.
Getting it to hold up because all the weight wants to pull it forward. So it's tricky.
Whoa, some expert building techniques from this Harry Potter fig. Holy moly.
G'day, everyone. How you going?
Good. How you doing?
Doing okay. Doing all right.
Hey, Taz.
Hey, Willie. How you going, buddy?
How are you?
I'm good, mate. Always good to see you, Willie.
You too, Taz.
And Jesse and Reed and Larry. All good.
We're here, I guess.
What's the good word?
Not much. I'm trying to get a bit more in the festive spirit. I know you guys are working on Harry Potter stuff, although I do have that Hogsmeade. Is it the Hogsmeade Visit or whatever that set's called? I've got that one. But yeah, I'm trying to get in the festive spirit, so I'm working on the Santa's Visit set at the moment.
I gotcha.
Oh, how is that one?
So far, so good. The Christmas tree is awesome because it lights up and everything. It's really cool. But yeah, so far, so good. Enjoying the set.
Yeah,
You want to
I
build
have
that
it.
one?
I want that might be a lot of the streams as we get into December is building some of those Winter Village stuff because I got a bunch of those.
Yeah, I try and do a little scene each year with myself, you know, Mrs. Taz and the kiddies, and I like to get them involved as well. Like I'll set up like a little scene and they can put in some of their, you know, little builds or whatever, and yeah, just try and make it a bit of a family sort of, you know, fun little festive thing. I haven't always been in the Christmas spirit, so, you know, trying to get better at it as I get older.
Yeah, my mom actually has she has a boatload of the moving dolls, and we've got 2 picture windows, and so she fills them with that.
Oh,
Even
cool.
though I'd love to put Lego out there, but yeah. The problem is she's got garden and stuff, so even if you had it, it'd be hard for people to really get a good look at it, I guess. So,
Yeah.
but I mean, yeah, I think I've got a few sets. I think I just saw a bunch of them the other day. I think I have market built, bakery built, cottage built. I built the train, and I think maybe the train station upstairs. I built those last year. I built those a while back. So
Yeah.
I have them all. I mean, I need to get a second of the new one, the Santa's Visit. I need a second one of those, but
Hey, Reed,
Yeah.
you have the holiday firehouse or whatever it is?
like I said, I got them all. Technically, I have 2 of everything, actually.
Just making sure you didn't say it.
G'day everyone in the chat. Thanks for saying hi. Hope you're all well.
Hey,
What are you up to, Willie? What are you working on, buddy?
Did you say me?
Yes, sir.
I am working on my assembly square.
Oh, nice. That's a cool set.
It's stressing me out, Terry.
Well, that's no good, buddy. We can't have that. Now, you know, Willie, if I was a Lego set designer, I would try not to stress you out when you're working on the set.
I
We're
know
mates.
Yeah, that's not the intention of putting the Lego set together.
Yeah, Willie, my goal was, I mean, since there were a lot of themes that were hard to collect a lot of stuff, I was trying to collect, we're going to try collecting all the holiday sets. A little easier to do.
I bought the holiday firehouse mock. Somebody mocked one up. They took one and added on to it.
Oh, okay.
And I can't use it. So I think I'm going to take it to the yard sale and Brick Fair.
Why can't you use it?
It don't fit. And I already got a fire station and it just don't fit. I don't have a space for it right now.
That kind of sucks. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's why, I mean, like I said, I mean, I was kind of sorting some stuff the other day. I found more bins of parts for sorting, but I mean, I kind of need to get that area cleaned up so I can have the castle set up if I need to. And if the castle's not set up, maybe try and think about maybe doing a town or something, maybe, perhaps. Utilize some of those city sets I got so much of, too. A lot of hair here, Harry. A lot of hair.
Yes, I'm looking forward to a bit of downtime. Hopefully.
You're Harry.
Downtime?
Hopefully, yeah.
There's no such thing.
Well,
Right?
hopefully the weather will stay kind. Hopefully.
Oh, we're getting snow here. We got some today, but it didn't stick. But it'll start sticking here pretty soon.
For us, our Christmas is during summer, and from 2019 into 2020, we had fairly serious bushfires and that. So, hopefully, no repeat of that.
Yeah, that'd be bad. What is going on?
I was actually in Sydney during a Christmas one year. It was very weird. I went to the beach.
Yeah.
I went to the beach and saw Santa Claus.
Was he in board shorts and like a singlet?
Nah, he was just.
Flip-flop?
He was up on the. I was at. Where was I at? Bad Day Beach.
Yeah. Bondi Beach, yes,
Yeah.
been there.
And he was up like on the boardwalk.
Yep. Well, there you go. That's cool.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. That's probably out of all the places I got to go, that was my favorite port.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. All right, I like that a lot better. Now maybe.
Oh, I think I see what I did wrong.
And so did I, Reed, and so did I.
Dang. Oh, no. How do you take it apart?
Oh, yes. These things are technical.
Oh, I made the bangs weren't long enough. I didn't. I was like, why did this look so strange? I'm like, now I know why it looks so strange, but I don't know how to get it apart.
Yeah. Well, did you do this? I put the head together, and this piece is left over.
Oh no!
Yeah, he goes in the inside down there at the bottom. Yeah. Well, no, I got the hair, but look at the
Oh, Jesse,
Oh, it goes
Jesse,
inside the
look at the
Jesse.
back of my hair. I messed up the back of the hair. I needed to use the bigger ones.
I was wondering why the bottom neck pieces were falling off all the time. It just goes inside there. Let's see.
Yeah, he does.
Oh, yep. I just missed that step.
It goes
It
all the way
doesn't
at
look
the
like it
bottom.
goes-
Yeah.
Thanks, Reed.
Okay, I don't feel so bad now. I might be able to stay where I'm at. Maybe.
I thought I was doing good. All right.
Problem
so I
is
just
a
got the
lot of
back
these
there.
slopes. These slopes don't have lips. You know, I mean, Lego's been making these for how long, and they haven't. Oh, maybe they don't need lips like the tiles. They don't need that. I mean, yeah, they do. Your brick separators are absolutely worthless on these things. What engineer is falling asleep at the job? Man, God.
Maybe if you knew what you're doing, you wouldn't need a separator. I'm just saying.
Well, what's funny is if you use the 1x2 curved slope, the just the standard one, they don't have any of that indentation either. And I've used those on stuff before, and oh man, that messes everything up. Man, you might as well give up at that point.
They've skimped me on a part. Thanks, Lego. This is one I don't have many of, and they've skipped me on one.
That's a newer one too. It's only been out for I think a couple of years.
Bags.
Yeah, I've checked the bags.
The dog snuck it. The cat took it off the table when you weren't looking.
I bet it's there, Taz. I bet you just can't find it.
Well, that's what I usually say to my son, but sometimes, you know, I felt really bad once.
Later, Bluegrass.
See you, Charlie. Take care, buddy. Because I done the same thing with him, and turned out no, they part missing, and I felt terrible. Because I'm like, oh, come on, mate, I have a look for it, and he did, and then he was getting upset because he couldn't find the part, and sure enough, and it was one that I didn't have either. I'm like, oh. But anyway, we got it sorted out. It was all good in the end.
Yeah. Hopefully, it's not a part you need like right away for project.
I guess if I had looked at the part a little bit more closely, I'd been better off. I think that's why they tell us we're supposed to pay attention when we're looking at the instructions, I guess.
Or count the
Pay
parts out.
pay attention.
There's no need for paying attention and whatnot. We're master builders.
That's right, Wheeling.
We don't mind making mistakes. No one will know unless we say something. Obviously, no one would have known. Someone would just wondered why I was taking it apart.
I'm sure you're an award-winning master builder, correct?
I am award-winning. I don't know if I would consider myself a master builder. But,
Bowling trophies don't count, Reed.
I don't know, Larry. How many best castles things have you won? Like at Brickfest Live and whatnot. Come on, man.
Yeah, Larry. Mr. Legond.
I got nothing.
That's what I figured.
Got a signature of Moff Gideon, but I had to pay $80 for it.
Yeah, thank God that wasn't me, man. I don't pay for autographs. I think that's ridiculous.
I've got the Tries Hard Award from grade 3, so I'm happy.
Yeah, no one's asked for my signature for a while. I'd probably have Chester just do it anyway. So
I've signed the autograph before. This lady thought I was a Titan player. And she was like, "Oh my God, will you sign my book?" I said, "Sure," and I signed my name. Took a picture with him. I'm sure when she got home, her husband was like, "Who the heck?"
there's no one by that name. He scammed you, honey. You finished the whole head and figured that out?
I'm on step 243.
Yeah, you're ahead of me. Did you already pull them apart and fix your mistake?
Looking back and finding that I did do something wrong here. And now I'm on step 240.
Yeah, that's where I'm at right now. Just got there.
I think there's...
Is there a problem? Houston, we have a problem.
Okay, I put it, 1x2 instead of an L bracket there. Okay, so you put that in there.
Uh-oh. Okay, use the one without the birthmark, I guess. Okay, I can do that. Now I gotta make sure. Use the right parts, Reed. Use the right parts. Use the correct slope. Not looking good.
Okay.
That one either. Was it in this other one? No, Nente. That's frustrating. Because I know I've got the same part in bag 4, right? But it's in bag 4 for a reason. So if I go using it in something that should have been in bag 3, I'll get to needing that part in bag 4 and I won't have it.
Yeah.
So I'm still going to be faced with the same problem. I'm going to have to raid my little Darth Vader head because I've got some parts in there, just it's random stuff. That's awesome.
We won't tell whoever you have to raid stuff from. We will not tell them. And if they figure it out, we'll play dumb.
Yeah, I usually raid the kids' parts box occasionally if I have to. Don't worry. If anyone says, "Oh, that's being mean," it's like basically they treat my Lego room like it's their own personal brick pit. So they're not exactly hard done by.
I'm getting there. Getting there. That looks like the most complicated part.
Definitely more complicated than a brickhead.
Yeah. Then probably about as many pieces as a brickhead. Just in the head alone.
1,000 brick separators.
Nothing wrong with that. I guarantee when you need one, you'll never be able to find it.
That's true.
So I leave them when I find them. I'm like, okay, I better throw a couple here on the build table, so I got them when I need them.
Yeah.
Find it. They're like, man, I needed that. Man, this is like weird. This is crazy. I don't know if I could build a custom head like this.
Worst case, I'm gonna have to substitute. That's okay.
I would need to do some serious building.
Well, for now, I'll just have to make do with a stand-in substitute part. But that's all right. I'll find it eventually.
Just use a clear plate. No big deal.
Yeah.
Actually, as I take apart things, I realize, wow, I must have had a lot of clear plates because I used them in like everything as a extra part. Hey, I'll use this. Yeah, I got plenty of these. I'll use this. I'll use it again. Oh yeah, I got plenty of those. Like, hey.
Easy trap to fall into.
Well, and actually, what's wild is I'm actually taking apart. I'm digging through a bin, and I'm like, oh, my clear tower. Before I started actually building Hope Castle in clear, if you can believe it.
Ah, cool.
Oh my god.
Sounds like something I would have needed for parts as I was building a castle. But you still have it?
What?
Some pre-Hope Castle tower, ice castle?
It was it was a helicopter tower. I had a couple of the old fire helicopters, and so I built a tower using like green tiles for grass and whatnot. I mean, it was using the panels and the 1x2 clear bricks, and it went up and it had stairs, black stairs in the center. I mean, it went up a good couple feet. It was pretty big, pretty massive. I could probably dig out pictures somewhere from a couple of the shows it was at, but yeah, it was neat. I had fun with it. I don't think that really came from I don't think that was what created the clear infatuation. I think I was just like, okay, I want to build a castle, and we got all these clear plates here. Maybe I should just try and figure out a way to use these. And just kind of went from there. I mean, actually, let's see here. I wonder if I have that picture. I know I just found the picture the other day on one of my. Because my first version of the Hope Castle was going to be a much different castle. The problem is that by building with plates, you could kind of realize that the molds would have been bigger than the castle themselves, like much bigger to actually do the way I wanted to do it. Let's see where I can just send it to me. Yeah, that's the only problem. I need to get that off of there. Hey, what the heck is open? Oh, YouTube's been open. No wonder. Oh, and Maps was open. No wonder my phone feels like a bug.
Yeah, this is not a good model to make a mistake on. Oh, what?
You too, Jesse?
Yeah. I'm like, I have a little sub build here that's missing. I just kept building. I don't think it's there. There's the spot.
Missed the spot. You missed the spot.
Put something over where it needed to go. Two things. That doesn't like. Okay.
2, 1, 3.
Yeah, there's no way I would come up with this crazy contraption of hairdo.
Yeah, this is pretty extensive here. Oh, how'd that fall off? I guess my mom is home. They must have dropped her and left. It doesn't sound like anybody else is here.
What the heck? There's still a piece missing there. I think. Oh.
Yeah. They drop you off and go. Someone called, but they'll call you tomorrow. Don't worry about it. Wow. This is pretty crazy. It's almost like they did it just so you'd have tons of parts, but yeah, we did everything. We're good.
Something's wrong.
So yeah, this is pretty crazy. That's all I'm gonna say. This is. I seriously think it's like, they do some of these designs the way they do them just so that you can. Well, I mean, this might be the way to do it so you get realistic looking hair, but I mean, in the end, that's this is pretty crazy. But
right?
Yeah, this is pretty intensive of a head, that's for sure. It's like, ay caramba. Oh, I put something in front of the chat. Concrete.
Ooh, okay. Had a 2x3, the wrong orientation.
Uh-oh.
Ruh-roh.
Come on, JC.
Whoa.
Man. It's
Jesse,
still...
you're letting down the superhero stream.
Oh, I'll have some candy cane.
Ooh. Candy cane.
Candy cane ice cream. That's hard to turn down, I think. I could ship some to you guys, but I don't think it'll get there, in the right form. Might be just a tad melted.
Oh, the rate for postal deliveries at the moment would probably get here like June next year or something.
Maybe.
It's already backlogged.
I think it's such a terrible picture too. It's like, I can't tell by that angle if it looks like the slopes are the right way, but I guess it looks good. There we go. His hair is starting to come, but yeah, this is like, look at that. Building this, I might have some of that white. I don't think I have the curved slopes in white, but I got straight slopes in white and stuff. So I got lots of white stuff. Definitely do indeed at that. But this is kind of cool because Taylor's favorite theme was Harry Potter, so this is kind of might keep them together just for that. Figure out how to put his head on there, maybe figure out I can make a replica of him. Since I never had a Never created an actual minifig of him. Oh wow, this is entertaining.
Woo.
Did we bite off more than we could chew?
I'm back to normal. 260 step 265.
Oh.
Had to backtrack quite a bit there.
Huh?
Yeah, you want to take your time with this guy. Wow, see, I missed a piece again. Trying to look forward. Big one there. Okay, put that on there. Turn the page. Ooh.
That's nice. Damn.
Candy cane.
I think I need to get some ice cream now.
Now, Willie, you know that if I was hosting a stream, I wouldn't tease you with food like that, Willie. That's the one I
I know it, Taz.
Great host. I'm supposed to make everybody hungry.
Should I boot him from the stream? I have the power, I think.
Nice thing is I can just come right back in.
Well, I'm having deja vu with this conversation.
Yeah, I think we had that earlier, didn't we?
Yeah.
But you know, Jesse was kind enough. I ruined his Jungle Cruise movie, but he was kind enough to help get the stream going tonight. As I had a minor snafu. Wow, it looks like I'm missing a piece. But
So, Jungle Cruise movie. Okay.
The
movie that's called Jungle Cruise. Yeah.
The Rock and Emily Blunt.
Any good?
Yeah, it was fun.
Cool.
Just dropped on Disney Plus. So
The extra part that you're going to pay for Disney Plus, or the standard part of Disney Plus?
the standard, yeah, it's not premium.
Oh, good.
Today was Disney Plus Day, so they did quite a few uploads, new content.
Oh, cool.
Shang-Chi is also available for free.
Yeah, this is a lot. This is a lot of hair. I think we should. I might have to do a Harry Potter hair just like mine, you know, where it's nice and short. Don't try and give him a haircut because it'd be tough to do. I do like the fact that they're putting the slope actually up at the top, so you can actually know which slope you're actually trying to work with. That's at least that's kind of neat. I guess I never really paid attention to that before, but
Yeah, they throw in a weird colored piece to get the orientation right. Keep doing, trying to keep it right. Man.
well,
one piece.
they're putting in the instructions now. They're putting like that slope, the curved tile slope or whatever. They're putting the orientation at the top, so you know if it's a
You're right.
left slope or a right slope type kind of thing.
Make it obvious. Oh, tile.
I'm not sure if Johnny G's was putting the glasses on for me, but my contacts are in, so if I can't see, I got problems. Actually, the problem is I can see too much, and then I got problems because of that. Okay, here. Easier to find parts now. I'm almost done. I must be almost done. I can find parts. Oh, I made a mistake. Nope, I actually didn't make a mistake. Let's see. This guy. So, yeah.
Wow. So many submodels in this head. It's crazy.
So many what?
Submodels. It's like put these 10 pieces together, all right, and then put that on the side of his head. All right. Put 10 more, 13, 15 more pieces together and put that there.
Yeah.
It's much more complicated than I thought. It's the age on here. Harry Potter.
You see what you've
10
done?
up. 10-year-old's gonna build this? Good luck.
You see what you've done, Reed?
What? Oh, I like it. Let me hold on. You gotta do that again. Oh yeah, look at that. Yeah.
We got some caramel swirl over here, chocolate peanut butter over here,
Ooh.
and I need my ice cream eating glasses on.
I lost track of where I was at. Dang it. It's almost like my guys in the warehouse, you know, when they're trying to pull stuff, you know, for my. I was like, gosh, guys, I think you might have been distracted a little bit.
Fixed.
I don't know, Jesse. Do you even have ice cream in your freezer?
I've got an ice cream bar,
Mm.
ice cream sandwich.
Close enough.
I could,
Okay.
let me reward myself
Good.
after I finish this build.
There you go. There you go.
I
You're
don't
gonna reward
want to
yourself.
stop now. I feel like I'm so close to finish. There's probably 70 more steps to his hair.
You guys are just on Harry, right? You got a whole other.
Oh, we ain't.
No, wait till we get Hermione's here.
I don't know if I'm building Hermione.
Quitter.
I mean, we've done this. This is 2.5 hours of just this. At least 2 hours plus of just this. Can't remember what time we switched from superheroes to build. It's at least 2 hours in, at least.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
How's your
Okay.
assembly square coming along there, Willie?
Oh, it's coming along, Taz.
That's the way, buddy.
For some reason, it's not coming along right, though.
Yeah, it took me a while to build that set. Don't feel bad, Willie. It took a while, buddy.
Well, I'm building it from chunks that came apart in shipping, so I'm not really building it from, like from the instructions per se.
Yeah.
So,
That's the one that Brett sent you, yeah?
no. He said the one he sent was crackled.
So yeah, that was what one was that he sent you?
The diner.
Diner, sorry, yeah, okay, yeah.
Craggled.
Yep, it was crackled.
That's almost blasphemy.
That sounds like what Larry's got, you know. Didn't you get a Grand Emporium that was craggled, Larry?
I got the Palace Theater all glued together.
Ooh, that's still a good set though.
Yeah. I'd love to use the parts off of it for something else, but I can't.
Damn that craggle.
Did you know that before you bought it, Larry?
No. It was given to me by Ken Marlowe Bricks.
That's even better.
Yeah. Because I believe he has a real one that he is lighting up. So he's like, this is just taking up room. Here. Okay.
Not gonna say no to that.
Can he light up the glued one?
Yeah, that's a good question. Can you light up the glued one? Can you get it apart at all or not?
No. I mean, you can remove the floors, but other than that, you have to drill holes.
This is a fun little set so far. I'm really enjoying it. It's a cool little set.
Santa's visit.
Yeah,
Newer one.
getting into the festive spirit.
Okay, Harry Potter with hair.
Oh, you're done already?
Yeah, I don't know how to beat you. You were
I probably
way
was
ahead of
working,
me
I was
earlier.
working the chat too much.
Yeah, that was it.
There it is.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, you made that big mistake too, and you still beat me. That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. So you know what time it is?
Drinking time.
Blue Bunny ice cream sandwich time.
Mm-mm.
Put him on the big screen.
Everybody's got to have motivation, I guess.
Somehow I have the
You gotta
wrong
share, Jesse. That's the rules. You gotta share.
Blue Bunny.
Send some over here. Share for all.
The wrong
Sharing's caring.
There it is.
Well,
It's a big, thick one. That's not a joking around.
Okay, so let's hear this. Goes like that. That's what it was. I was eating my ice cream. That's it.
That's a cool build. I like that build.
So is his tie? Is that on a 4x4
It's
tile?
a 1x6 panel
Wow.
printed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can
There we go.
see
Okay.
the tunes there, maybe.
Okay, I'm done now too. Unfortunately, when he leans back, he is not. He's going to fall back. He can't
Yeah,
look.
it's
He
very
can't look at the.
stable.
He can't look at the camera and lean back. He will fall over.
Oh, with the head on him?
Well, yeah. If I go like this, he's just gonna whoop, and go right in my lap.
Oh, okay.
Wow, look at that. Chester's got a new friend. Look at that. They're both they're buddies. Look at that. That's awesome. I heard a beep. Taz is back.
Sorry, that was the internet.
Sure it was, Taz.
I had to go and feed the koalas and the kangaroos, get them to bounce a bit better. And
Groovy, mate. Groovy.
That's a perfect. They're the perfect size. They're the same height as Chester. Chester's got some friends now.
Don't trust him, Chester.
I got a true guard. Curry's going to keep Chester from eating the ice bears. I like it. He's equipped with a magic wand. Who's still in the chat? Chat check, kind of like a hand check. Who's in the chat?
Nobody.
I mean, we're just all watching ourselves?
Pretty much.
That's pretty bad.
I had a few people there.
Well, Agents of Machina.
Okay,
No more
right.
castle flexing read. I don't know. Let me see. I don't know if I have any more. I brought a whole bag of flexing stuff. I knew you wanted me to flex tonight. After last night, Brett. What do I got? I got City, I got Chima, Toy Story, Star Wars, Atlantis, Superheroes. I can bring that. That's pretty good. That's a good one. Oh, I got Ideas. I don't have any more Castle. Oh, I guess I don't. You're lucky. No more Castle. Well, actually, I do. I do have a Castle. I do have another Castle flex just for. It's not really Castle. It's more or less fantasy. Here we go. Just for you, Brett.
My precious. My precious.
Yep. All damaged. We might as well do an Ideas. Here we go, an Ideas flex.
Ooh.
Nice expensive Ideas flex.
I actually have one of those myself. I don't get to flex as much as you do, but I have that same set sealed.
Yeah, that's mine sealed. I mean, I got a superhero set. Batman's buggy and Escape of Mr. Freeze. It's a little damaged. I think I paid what is the sale price on these? I don't know, like $3 or something back in the day. I think I got like 6 of them at like $3 a piece, and I sold all of them for about $50 or $60 each. Which I think is funny is the new like Batman and Mr. Freeze. Mr. Freeze doesn't even get a vehicle or anything, or Penguin or something. Doesn't get anything. It's like, come on. You know, I mean, don't kids want like the villain to have a vehicle or something? There you go. This one's actually pretty cool. This was a tough one to get. This one I had to make a friend on Brickset. This was available only through the airlines over in Europe.
Oh, that's cool. Like a glider?
It's a glider, yeah. I actually ended up with 4 of these. Hinkle got 2, and then I got 2.
Is that tailpiece kind of unique? What is that?
No, it's just like I think it's just a wing and then
okay.
a plate.
Okay.
So, yeah. This was from 2012. Yeah, I mean that was back in the day. I mean, because actually, when they had the poly bag for what was his name? Bucky. When they had his that poly bag of the Winter Soldier, they were supposedly in the Florida Legoland stores and stuff, and I was like, oh, you know, and I talked to someone on Brickset, and he's like, yeah, but I'm only a kid, and my parents won't let me do it. I'm like, oh, I'm like, okay. Oh, well. Hey, you know, I didn't start the one. I didn't start hosting, so I wasn't able to. I had one of my co-hosts do it. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. It's pretty neat. I don't know if I want to build Hermione though. I think I'm burnt out of Big Fig. That's a build. That's a build.
Agent's Mock here.
Yeah, he is.
What?
Troy.
What up, Troy?
I don't know what he said for shame for, but you know, he said for shame for somebody.
Lurking. I got some Spider-Verse flex I can do because Troy's here and I will not be here next week. So,
Larry, are you going to be here next week?
Oh boy, good.
Let
me see.
Next week will be the 19th of November. Week before Thanksgiving, I guess. Thanksgiving week will be interesting because I'll probably be working Black Friday. And that's the big one. That's usually the big Creations for Charity stream. I haven't actually been...
I gave everybody the link, whoever's on
what he's doing.
Reed's list, but check your junk mail.
I'm actually wearing the Beyond the Brick shirt. I got one of these from one of the Creations for Charity fundraiser he did.
All right, see behind me.
Yes, I've been looking at it all night.
It looks like a spider.
Is my new lenticular mosaic that changes colors from blue and coral to green and orange.
Yes, it does.
Super cool. Super cool.
Like a glitch.
Oh, nice.
And it looks good from straight on too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pretty good. Is that all cheese wedges, I take it?
Yeah, this is all cheese wedges. Ooh, look at that.
Another awesome Jesse creation.
It's got some spiders hanging out in the corners.
Are those 1x1 red tiles, round tiles?
1x1 red round tiles.
Wow. I don't know if I've
Give
seen
it
those.
the Ray Lichtenstein comic book look.
That's pretty nice.
There is a new thing for the Spider-Verse. Now it's all get focused on the way. So I'm not supposed to show that off until next week, but
no
since I
one's
won't be
watching,
here.
so we're good.
Yeah, Brick Huntress, let's build something super. This is the challenge I'm putting together for that. So I won't be posting this, but you can pull it off this channel. Ooh, that looks cool with the red. It has a good reflection.
Yeah. I love it, man.
The focus is weird. So that's my new thing. Actually went together pretty fast.
Good job.
I bought 700 counts of all 4 of these colors.
Wow.
I used quite a bit of the blue ones and the green ones. So that might come with me to Bricks Cascade. I'll be doing 2 shows next year, Bricks Cascade and Bricks Brickworld Chicago, of course.
Good shows.
So I can get that thing to focus back on me. I will remove myself from solo and probably say goodbye to you guys. I'm at 3 hours and
No, Jesse, no.
That's fine. That's fine.
it's cool that Agents of Mock jumped in. I'm glad Troy and me and Mel had a chat the other day and decided that we'd all. Troy's going to drive up the coast to Bricks Cascade, so we made that our official collaboration point.
Very cool.
So now I got to figure out how to put the Fisk Tower into a suitcase. Oh boy.
You'll figure it out.
I did Baxter Building, and so I think I can figure this one out. And I have till March, so I might actually practice, and if I need to modify it to help it fit in, I might do something. Hologram card. Yeah, it's kind of like a hologram card because it switches side to side. It's called lenticular.
It looks pretty cool, that's for sure.
Yeah, I can't wait to show it off on Instagram. So I think I'm waiting for that challenge to be closer to next weekend. So this weekend, I'll try to keep myself busy. I'm handing over a commission piece that I made 2 of. So the guy that's commissioned me to build stuff has bought 2 things from me, and the second thing he wanted 2 of. So
Really
cool.
That saved me time because half of it's figuring it out.
Right.
I just had to duplicate it for the same price. So like, all right, that works. But man, yeah, it's taxing my pieces collection, all my bricks behind me, doing commission pieces and then giving away my Lego. It's kind of,
especially if it's parts that are hard to get. That's the kicker.
Yeah, not the first building was. The first building was a hockey arena that was dark orange mostly. So dark orange pieces were kind of hard to find. Second building is mostly white. So no big deal there. So I'm handing that off.
Okay.
And fixing a train at the museum tomorrow. I will catch you guys
2 weeks.
week. Well, I don't know when I'll see you guys. I'll just catch you guys in the chats probably.
Yeah.
Okay, Jesse.
See ya.
Take care,
Jesse.
guys. Later, Willie. Later, Larry. See you, Reed.
See ya. Thanks
And
again.
chatters. And I almost ended the broadcast. Because I'm admin. How do I? Let's see here.
Leave studio at the bottom. Now at the bottom. Leave studio. There you go. There you go. Now Larry just needs to get a StreamYard account, and then I'll have 3 admins.
So, are you paying for yours?
Yep, I'm paying. Yep, I
Is
actually
Ricky paying for his.
Jesse
is
is
a sign-up free deal.
well.
Is that all I
Jesse,
need, or any more than that?
Yeah, Jesse is paying for his, but I actually paid for. I did that upgrade they're doing special right now, so I actually paid for 5 members. So I'm paying like an extra $9 a month, so I actually can get 5 seats.
Oh, okay.
So I mean, you have 1, I have 1, and Jesse has 1. So I got 2 left, and they don't have to technically be admins. I could have 2 co-hosts that can still do, do kind of everything except for the creating streams and stuff like that. So there's just some stuff they can't do. They can still do the banners and the comments and stuff.
Gotcha.
But if you have the full thing, then just like tonight where I was running behind, I can say, hey Larry, are you already in there? Can you just hit the go live and we're good to go? So hey, Bricks with Justin. So I mean that's what he did. I mean obviously I called him while I was with the car in the phone with my mom because there were 2 things on campus tonight. I mean I was like, I want to go this way because I know the pedestrians is going to be absolutely crazy going the other way. And so, they had girls volleyball tonight too. So women's volleyball. It's like, oh my God, it's like, this is nuts. Well, I couldn't figure out why it was so crazy, but yeah. And then I got down in front of the stadium and it was like a crawl. It wasn't moving hardly at all. So, but But yeah, so you just create an account, and then you just create a free account, and then what you should be able to do is, you should be able to, once you accept the teams, you should be able to just go into that and just go into the team, which is mine. And I think it's almost like accessing my account. So think of it as like a company, Friday Night Bricks. You're just accessing the Friday Night Bricks company StreamYard. So that's kind of I think what the way it works, I think, for the most part. So I'm just kind of looking at the creations for charity stuff they're selling. Well, seeing how that they can't use the Bricklink site anymore because there's a guy that makes custom figs, and that Lego wouldn't allow that. So they got their own website, and so I like the transparent lot of figs. I actually got those the one year. Ooh, Gold Girl, huh? Hey, that could be Mr. Gold's girlfriend, man. But they're selling stuff. I was going to see, there's some Hooter girls in here, too. Oh, there we go. Mr. Gold Custom. Mr. Platinum. I have the Mr. Gold Custom. He sits in the treasure room in the castle. Kid's like, oh, no, it's not Mr. Gold. I was going to see if there was any Deadpool-y type kind of guys, but I haven't gotten to him yet, so... Or I haven't seen one yet. Lots of superhero stuff. Tons and tons of them. So this guy does lots of custom stuff. Which is kind of cool. I mean, it's neat. It's, supporting charities, I'm not sure. I haven't really researched the stream because it'll be on Joshua's Beyond the Brick channel. So I haven't really researched it, but good 24-hour stream starting on Black Friday going into Saturday. I've done it a few times. Skeletor, Prince Adam. Mike Tyson, Muhammad Ali. There's a lot of good stuff in here. Lots of Batmans and stuff. Getting to the last page. I don't think I've seen a Deadpool yet. Gentleman Ghost. He looks kind of cool. Wow, it didn't look like he did a Deadpool this year. That's kind of crazy. Custom figs. Let's search. So, so train show tomorrow. What time do you got to leave to get down there?
Well, I haven't heard back from Ken, so it opens up at 10. I'm gonna give myself an hour to get down there. So if I pick Ken, if I meet him at his house like 8:30, so not too terrible.
It's not bad.
I probably shouldn't stay up a little late tonight. But
yeah, that's probably a good thing. But you're trying. That's supposed to be going there tomorrow, right? Well, you're building or not?
No. This I want for Brickfest Live.
Oh, that's right. But that's still coming up. That's only a few weeks away too.
Oh God, yeah, it's in December.
Yeah, see, basically, it's that first weekend in December, so about 3 weeks away.
Oh, Jesus, it is the first week of December. God,
well, see,
stop, going so fast.
I took off the following week, which is the last week we can take vacation before we can't take vacation through the holidays, and so I took off the end of that second week, and then I'm going up to a mall show in Green Bay that weekend, that Saturday. I was originally going to take off the Thursday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday at the beginning of the month and try to get to Brickfest Live, but with everything happening, project support, the fact that my vehicle needs tires, I'm like, yeah. I mean, I tried doing it alone, but I haven't heard from my credit union, so I know yesterday was Veterans Day, so I don't know if they did anything or whatnot, so I mean, I haven't heard back. I mean, I haven't asked for money in a long time from them, so I don't know if it's like good or bad, but figured it was worth a try. But in the end, it's kind of those things where, yeah, I just have too many things. I mean, because nothing's selling. I got Lego. I've had Lego sitting on Facebook. It's not really moving. I'm going to have to put some different stuff out there. But I better up to sell a Maris. But in the end, it's wild because I had some lady watching the Barracuda band. I'm like, watching? What do you mean you're watching? I almost want to say it's not going down. I mean,
Right.
If anything, as we get closer to Christmas, it might go up if you're really looking for it. It hits December, it might go up. It might go up like $25, $50 a week as we get closer to Christmas and see who's really desperate for stuff. I mean, that was the sad thing working for Lego was, people come in. The one year was Olivia's house was the hot set in Friends. And they're like, yeah, we're looking for Olivia's house like the week before Christmas. I'm like, that's the hottest set this year around the holidays. We haven't had it in like 2 months. I says, you can probably check eBay or something. Like, yeah, but they want like 3 times the value. I says, yeah, because it's hot. Everybody wants it. It's people. The resellers speculate more than the rest of us. I'm just sitting on stuff because I bought a lot because I was eventually going to build it or use it. In the end, that's why when the one guy quit recently, I says, you need to look. And that's what I need to do a little bit more better of too, is think of the positives Lego gave me rather than some of the negatives for letting me go. And I guess I do have to realize I do have 125,000 clear plates thanks to the discount I got through Lego. So, I don't really need any more to make the castle work for the next few decades. But I have lots of sets. I bought just tons of stuff. And I use that for collateral for loans. I was waiting for him to say, hey, can you take some pictures? You haven't used that in a while. I want to make sure your collection hasn't shrunk too much. And they're like, yeah, sure. Yeah, these are all the sealed sets. It hasn't really shrunk too much.
You use your Lego as collateral?
Yeah. Well, you figure, this Maersk, even though the retail is $150, it's probably going for 2 or 3 times that right now. So, even at retail, it's $150. So, you figure I probably got 120 city sets, and at least 40 or 50 of them are that $100 plus range. And they're all sealed. So, I got lots of stuff. 1,500 poly bags, even at $4 or $5 a piece, that's $5-6 grand right there. So, I got lots of stuff. It's just, how fast can you sell it is the question. And, you can't generally sell it super fast. That's why, with no Brickworlds the last 2 years, I've 2 swap meets I haven't done. That's the closest. Technically, they've been doing a buy sell thing up in Green Bay. And there was one a couple, like 4 or 5 months ago. I said, oh, yeah, I'm not going to do that. That's a long way to drive. But since everything's kind of stopped on Facebook, if they'd have told me the one like last week or the weekend before, I'd have been like, yeah, maybe I'll come up, and just fill the van with stuff and take it up there and see what sells, that's kind of the thing is I probably would have tried it this time just because I knew stuff was coming due, project support, winter's coming. I probably would have thought of doing it, but I can just put more crap out on Facebook, I guess. It's just hard to part with stuff once in a while because you just know you're thinking, I might use it eventually, maybe, might build it. What step you on there, Taz? How far along are you? How much you got left?
What am I up to? Just started bag 5. So I'll be up to step 66.
Whoa, that still looks like there's a fair amount, huh?
There's a heap. It's surprising for a little set. It's not a massive set. It's 255 steps by the looks of it.
Yeah, well, I guess you still have the second floor and the roof to do, right?
Yeah, and then there's the little extra stuff on the outside, like the tree and the little snowman and whatever. And yeah, so fair bit to go, but that's all right. I got time. It's a cool set. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, they usually are pretty good. I think what's wild is they're starting to go to if you look at it, they're starting to do like a weird. Look at all the rounded, so it's not really a square.
It's
more
not.
round.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in other words, to put it into a setup like a mills or something, you almost have to figure out a way to drop it into place or something with all the angles and stuff,
Yeah, well, even doing the underside was fairly. When I started building this, when did I start working on this? I think it was last night I started working on this one during another stream that I was a part of, and someone in the comments was like, "Oh, why are you building it upside down?" And I was like, "Well, that's what the instructions called for at the start, So
yeah.
Even that, I'm just like, okay, wow, this is cool. But I'm enjoying it. I usually, with my building, I don't build on angles, so I'm learning a bit now on how to do that. So it's giving me some ideas maybe for a future mock, but sometimes I like doing that. I'll take a break from building a mock and then just build a spec just to get some ideas again,
Yeah, that would have been a tough one. That would have been a tough one to build on the mills to start with, probably too.
Oh, yeah, it would have been. Oh, for sure. So, yeah, I mean, I wanted it more from the the festive sort of side of it, but I like it though. It's interesting build techniques. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, it looks good. It looks good. I mean, yeah, that's the thing is I built that blacksmith shop on the mills and had to start and stop a couple times. I guess with the curves, you just kind of have to drop it in place, kind of where it's got different angles or something. I don't know. I mean, because they don't do a lot of stuff that goes around the slopes. So they got a few tiles and stuff, but in the end, I mean, whether or not it'll actually go around it is anybody's guess. Probably not very well. Anyway, so
yeah, true.
You'd have to almost build it if you're gonna drop it into it. You'd almost have to still build it with like the 1x1 studs, which luckily the white ones have been on our walls around here, or at least have been over the last year or so. Where you could use those recessed a little bit, just drop it in there. It still would look kind of funky around the snow, but then you could probably just build it over the top into the point where it's still kind of. You could probably do it in a way that it wouldn't look too bad. Look kind of funky still, but maybe at least if you didn't overlap very much. What's up, Willie?
Yeah, true.
Willie is guarded by 2 turtles. He's flanked. He's got his guards.
Now I'm going to mess with you, Willie.
Got my back at all times.
I can't see if they're armed or not, but I'm sure their fists are pretty deadly anyway. So
yeah, they're armed. Yeah, both of them.
Well, see, this was the thing I was working on for trying to do for battle boats, but in the end, once I filled it, I couldn't get it to work because it couldn't spin hard enough to spin those. So I'd have to spin it like this, just with this. So I'd have to rework it. I think it's because these aren't together real tight. But I need to build some stuff that shoots back. The orc guy with his working trebuchets is driving me a little bananas. I need some working ballistas and such. Like really potent ballistas. They're going to be able to really pierce skin from close range. Well, that already got these guys too. It's a matter of using the different technique, different things that shoot. Oh, wow. Long day. I don't think the ice cream helped to keep me awake.
Man, I feel Moto's paid, man. When building with those mixel joints, that is
Yeah,
not fun.
I gotta open more of the mixels I got sitting out in storage so I can take more of that.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna head out, gentlemen.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm going to take off too.
Okay.
Thank you for the invite, though. I appreciate it, Reed. Thank you.
No
Yeah, thanks for
problem.
joining us, Taz.
Yeah,
Love
it's
to see
been
you
fun,
as
man.
always. And my man Willie, man, it has been a minute.
I know. It's good to see you, Larry.
Good to see you, my friend.
It's been a while.
We'll have to talk Marvel.
Oh yeah.
Stormtroopers, snow troopers. I gotta figure this
Reed,
out.
I'm gonna go too since they going.
Aye.
Well, then I might as well end it. Then I probably.
Sounds good.
Okay, we'll go ahead and end it this week. Thanks everybody for
Yeah.
showing up. We did 3 hours and 20 minutes. Not bad.
Not too shabby.
Yeah.
Not too
You guys
shabby.
have a great weekend, and we will see you when we see you.
Actually, no, man. I might stay a little bit. I'm going to play with these figs a little bit. I think here.
See you, everyone.
actually,
Thanks,
See y'all
guys.
later.
Yep. See you guys.
Bye-bye.
Yep.
Bye.
Actually, I know where my tan legs are. My tan legs for these snow guys are actually. You know, I'm going to actually, since I'm going to keep going here, I'm going to actually. I'm going to grab something here. Just because this will make it a little bit more entertaining. This shift all the way to the bottom here. This. Okay. We'll play some music in the background. So, well, the problem is I can't rebuild these guys because all the tan legs are with all my badgers right now. So I'm going to figure out where those guys are at. They were at the last show, so I stole their tan legs so they could be with the old like nostalgia badger uniforms from when I had the football field there. It looks like I had a bunch of these guys. A bunch of those. I had a bunch of snow troopers. I must have been doing some Star Wars battle stuff. I don't know. Maybe I'll just end it. I'll end it. Everybody have a great week. We'll see you guys next week. Hopefully should have I need to turn this one off. So we'll see everybody next week. Thanks everybody for stopping in. We'll nothing else. Check out the Hope Castle YouTube. I did post a video of the setup for Brickworld Milwaukee. A timed setup. It's pretty cool. It's got some music in the background. So we'll catch everybody next week. Have a great week, guys. Keep building Lego. Have fun.